¿Qué huele, pelados? My Grito Podcast Network les presenta.
Chicano chapo, tomando chela, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano chapo, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, go close the door. Chicano chapo, está de lazo, just lost a fan. Oh, what the shit. Chicano chapo, Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt. Chicano chapo, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Take it away, Steps. Welcome to the last episode of the Shuffle for 2024. Nah, no se crean, cabrón.
2024?
No se crean, no se crean. No, right now we were going over our Spotify rap.
Your Spotify.
My
rap.
Spotify rap.
I know.
No, but Esteban brought it up earlier.
Yeah, but that was before we started it on live.
Yeah, before we started to even hit the camera for the Patreon and shit.
I didn't know you listen to Peso Pluma that much, bro.
I know, that's a lot.
Bad Bunny came in a close second, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And luego pinche Kendrick Lamar was there too. He just dropped a new album.
I think it was fucking Lady Gaga, number 5.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Gaga was in there.
Yeah, but that's like the old classics, you know? Poker Face. Top fucking
He was
top 0.03% listener.
He was listening to the conservative rap.
Ice Cube.
That vato recorded the video in the Walmart.
Nah. But un chingo de gracias to the listeners that sent their screenshots of, the shuffle being in their top 5. Fucking really appreciate it.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa. Not even top 5, way. Number 1.
I know, but
Okay.
it gives you the top 5 of them, you know?
I don't care about the bottom 4.
Hey, you know what? We're happy fucking with the fucking bronze, you know?
The bronze, yeah.
Yeah, we're happy with the bronze. Hey, we're fucking third placers. We know where we stand at.
We know where we belong with.
Yeah, we know our podium stand.
We know our worth.
We know our worth. Bronze.
You know? Y para todos los que, pues, they got it and didn't share with us, pues, vayan a chingar su fuck you, cabrón.
Ay, güey.
shit,
Fuck that, bro. You know? No, but no. In all fairness, though, it's just thank you for all the listeners out there that really enjoy the podcast and everything and shit. So yeah, fucking, we're going over fucking Esteban. You listened to what, like 60,000 minutes of fucking podcast?
No, it was 50,000, like 900, something like that.
Oh, all right.
Pero les estaba diciendo que ya me enfadaron, güey.
You have to find out los podcasts?
Yes.
I don't think it's something we should be fucking talking about right here.
Pero
Fuck
para mí,
podcasts.
who listens to 50,000 fucking minutes a year away? I mean, I feel like that's a lot.
Didn't we have a
is a
listener
lot.
like 70,000 or something like that?
Yeah, there's like 2, I think there's 2 que tenían un chingo, güey.
Yeah.
Like 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot because of my work, way. But yeah, way, it's just it gets to the point where it's the same shit over and over, and you're like, what am I doing, way? I'm not learning anything. I'm fucking arguing with the guests by myself. So it's like it gets to that point where
Yeah, no, this doesn't pertain to this one, right? Listeners, fucking, you guys enjoy this podcast, right?
no, I mean it's mine's were more like business technology, but podcast ways. So.
I mean, yeah, those I think. Well, I mean, I'm not just because not este way, of course, but no, eso at some point it makes sense, no? Que the points have been made. No?
Yeah, they've been made. It's the same with different words, but
It's a different story, but the same point.
same shit way. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I started listening to more music actually, so it's been pretty cool. Way
Conservative fucking rap también.
conservative rap, Zionist fucking rap,
Christian rock.
Christian rock. Yeah, Ramon gave me a fucking he gave me a friend invite to the Daily Wire fucking app, so been supporting Ben Shapiro.
A referral code.
I've been supporting Ben Shapiro with fucking the Beastie Boys, Ice Cube, all that conservative shit.
Third base,
Yeah, so it's been good.
Public
man.
Enemy.
Yeah,
Those
Ramon
bitches,
made me a fucking Republican.
Yeah, no se crean. No se crean.
I
It's
wasn't
all
into
lies.
I wasn't into politics, but Ramon fucking made some good points. I'm like, you know what? I'm Republican.
Only
Solid-
because what was
solid
2 weeks
points.
ago? Fucking, I got like I don't know how did it happen. I started listening to fucking 90s hip hop and shit. Fuck yeah, and I was llegaba
I
todo
don't know how it happened, he says.
Tenía todo pinche agresivo, güey. Fucking bitch this and bitch that. And
Ay, güey.
And this and then that.
step off, bitch.
And this and that.
You know, kiss my Converse, bitch.
Wow. Yeah,
Holy shit.
I know. Today we.
I know, right? I'm
I
like,
had to look.
I had to look. I'm like, oh shit, am I wearing them? Yes, I am.
Like,
You know, like, who's the baddest motherfucker out there? Show enough.
Ahora,
holy shit.
I'm telling you, today fucking he was rolling rayándose a la Chino XL. güey.
Fuck Chino XL. Make money.
Why? Why don't you like him?
No, it's just for the Tupac. Fuck you and your crew.
I know, gritando about those fat bitch, y no sé qué pedo.
That's why I fucked your bitch.
I was like, ay, güey. I was like, what's happening here, güey? I just want a cheeseburger, homie.
I know, seriously. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, fucking. I
You
don't know.
must get a cheeseburger,
Do
güey.
you have a dash camera in your car?
No. Should
would- yeah, I would love to hear you fucking talking shit and yelling at the fucking
You know what,
drivers.
Freddie? I think we should get one.
I think it was like a bad version of that car karaoke or whatever it's called, güey.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
You heard him trying to rap earlier, güey.
Oh, yeah, what was
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Oh, was it Paul Revere, the Beastie Boys, right?
Yeah.
One little lonely beastie, I.E.
No, pero salió otra too. Remember Tupac? No, Ice Cube.
No, Ice
No.
Cube. Today was a good
Today
day.
was a good day. Yeah, por eso le digo conservative rap.
2 weeks of that, güey.
Fuck yeah.
You should get a dash cam though for security purposes.
Well, I'm gonna get one for fucking comedy purposes.
Right,
Well,
there's
you know
a lot
what,
of
Freddie?
scams
I
out
think I
there.
have one in my house. If I put it on, I think we could record us like fucking driving home or in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah, también.
In the morning, también todas las pinches pendejadas. You can see Fernie falling asleep.
Oh shit!
Like,
Not cambiado
well, you know what?
nada,
He's been good lately. You know, he's been really good. Like, we're chatting it up and everything, like, cagándonos de risa and hablando pendejadas. But, you know, the times that he's not, it's like watching, like, you know, cuando nace, like, those little baby eagles que están todos dormiditos, así todos, you know, fucking bombing their head. I'll be Fernie right there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we should get that. Fucking add it to the patrons and fucking ahí para que vean el pinche desmadre. En vivo y en directo.
Yeah, that works, güey. I mean, ya lo grabamos. Might as well.
Right? Yeah, no, but so fucking I was going through my list. I'm in my top song was Evil by Interpol. Yeah, is that like Rosemary?
Is that like it's your top song where you don't know? You don't know.
Restores you.
You don't know how it goes, way.
No, that's weird, güey.
I was in the top 0.05% listeners globally.
Yeah, the guitar player sent you a.
Yeah, me mandó un mensaje personalizado, güey.
Yeah, no, I say Ramon. Thanks for the listen.
Yeah, estás cachondo, cabrón. Fuck yeah.
Estás cachando.
And then my top songs were Evil by Interpol, International Dateline by Ladytron,
Oh shit, Lady Tron.
the Killing Moon by Echo and the Bunnymen,
Well,
80s by The Killing Joke, and Psycho Killer by Talking Heads.
Oh, fucking like Talking Heads, bro.
Yeah.
it's a good little mix, way.
I spent 4,603 minutes listening to podcasts this year.
And they're all Chicano shuffle because he likes to listen
and
to
Ask the
himself.
Fellas. And then my top podcast topic was comedy. I was in the top 11% of comedy listeners worldwide.
Oh
Ay,
shit,
güey, right
bro.
away. I
Yeah.
like how they
You're
make you
a
feel
funny
special.
guy.
Yeah. March I was into indie sleaze, synthesizer, dark wave phase.
Wow, makes sense.
All right. Also, hold on. Oh, and that was the artist that I listened to was She Wants Revenge, Moreau, and Soviet. All right. April was my pumpkin spice solo new wave season.
Ah, cabrón.
Which I don't know what the fuck it means, but I was into The Cure, The Smiths, and Echo and the Bunnymen.
Oh, shit.
May was my goth rockish post punk. So I was listening to Joy Division, Human Tetris, and Motorama. And then I listened to 1,269 artists, but one had special place in my heart and ears, which is The Smiths. The Smiths was my top artist of the year. The longest listening streak was 9 days.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, man. Morrissey sent them a fucking personalized message,
Yeah.
too.
So I'm in the top 3% fan, and I spent 539 minutes together with them. I'm an overachiever.
Shit, bro.
It's a fan.
Yeah. My top artist, I'm going to start for number 5, Joy Division. Number 4, Morrissey. Number 3, The Cure.
We need countdown music.
Number 2,
We don't have
Interpol. And number 1, drum roll, please, Fernie.
Do we have that one?
I don't know.
I don't remember anymore, güey.
Oh, shit. Let's see what's
Hey,
in
hold
the
on,
bank.
Okay, what was that? While the suspension is building.
Let's see what's in the
I
bank.
don't know where the fucking drum roll is.
Oh,
güey.
shit. We lost track.
Dude, we had a drum roll, right?
Yeah, we
all kind of
did.
shit in there. We had some fucking dude talking shit.
Producción, ya no hace los sound
Yeah,
bits.
this vato.
You're bad as it. You're bad. Shit, Holmes.
It's all in there.
It's in there. All the classics are in there.
Oh, we had this one.
There you go. Well, no, that's more of a joke.
But I don't see a drum roll, way.
I don't think we had a drum roll.
The next one.
Oh, shit.
All right, for the number 1. The Smiths.
That one, way.
There we go. Yeah, so my top artist was The Smiths, Interpol, The Cure, Morrissey, and Joy Division.
And this one's for the mood.
Yeah, so that was my Spotify rap thing.
Fernie, what? You're not gonna tell them yours, way?
I haven't seen my one.
Ah, pues a ver, the big reveal right here, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
know if
do
I
it.
want to reveal, bro.
Ah, come on, bro. You're gonna have some Bad Bunny, fucking.
It's one of those that I gotta do at home, así para que no se
Ah,
revele.
shit, come on, bro.
In the restroom while you're taking a shit.
Your
you know?
compa fucking.
Disney.
Your compa told us all we need to know about him, way.
He's fucking-
He's into dark, fucking, gloomy, ominous
Pumpkin
music.
solo, sleaze, goth, post punk, wave.
Mine's gonna be all fucking 90s and early 2000s shit, I think.
Prove it, or it's false.
Ariana Grande.
Put up or shut up, he says. All right, well, I'll see if there's a good one fucking in here, man.
I mean, I'm sure you got some good ones.
Oh, pero ya te la de volada, güey.
Yeah. What was your top song in January?
It right away. Why are you reading my shit, bro? This is personal.
What the fuck?
Lo tengo acá porque I can't see, güey.
All right. My bad, bro.
The most beautiful bitter fruit. I don't even know who that is, güey.
Oh.
What? How do you not know what it is and it's in your top, bro?
I don't know, güey.
Bastina Ramon.
Somebody hacked his account.
Yeah, I got hacked, bro.
Is that the one that goes?
It says I gotta rewatch it. Maybe I did see it, güey. Oh, tiene musiquita y todo, güey.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
tiene
fucking-
little rolas, bro. Like, it
Oh,
goes.
do I get a special message, güey? Like
Oh,
Ramon?
you do?
I don't know.
From
Let's find out. It says hello. A ver, time of year. Okay, qué pedo. Life moves fast, Simón, órale.
No, you gotta let it play, or else you're not gonna see what
Oh.
it is. Or just go to the end.
You played fucking. See, look, you. Oh shit. I gotta go back.
He's
no?
embarrassed of what he
did you
listens to,
play?
man.
La Dispute.
La Dispute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally.
What is that?
It's like a medio punky, medio punk, pero el vato writes kind of like a poetry kind of style, güey.
O sea que eres también medio romántico.
Está delicada esa, güey. Esa sí es de esas. It's like almost modern emo, güey.
Really, bro?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. También otro vato dark.
Fernie and his feels, bro.
See, the fucking La Dispute, and then fucking Emil and the Sniffers, and then also me perdí
That
la
sounds
otra.
like a fucking porno.
So, no, it's
right
another
there,
little punk fucking Australian one.
bro. All right.
shit.
Emil and the Sniffers, huh?
Eclectic mix over here.
Yeah. El pinche December. What is it? Going through some fucking months now.
Yeah, it goes from December to March, I think it is.
Let's doing a whole rainbow.
Yeah, that's a pinche the little ways, y que la chingada.
Oh, see, the old school fucking emo post hardcore.
Oh, shit.
Mall fucking something phase. Y me lo cambió.
Fernie Anda, el típico, ¿eres emo? ¿Eres emo? No me mientas, ¿eres emo,
March
cabrón?
was Wonderlust Indie
Wanderlust.
with Florence and the Máquina and something else. Güey.
Shit, Florence and the Machine.
Yeah. And then August, August just did a
If
little
you were
rainbow.
rage and shit, would you be like, hey, cabrona, come on? Really?
Look, Vampire Acoustic Rock moment was in
Ay,
August.
pinche Frey. Estamos de la camada, güey.
Yeah, por eso son compas.
Yeah, vamos de la pinche en la Dark Stroca, en la Elvira. Okay. Oh, así se
But
llama
I
mi
only
troca,
listened to
Elvira.
256
Yeah,
artists.
She's the mistress of the dark.
You're faithful, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see, only listened to 256
I
artists.
still had like 1,000 something, no?
Yeah,
I told
1,290
you,
something.
I don't leave my corner, bro.
You know,
He knows where he stands.
I know my place. I know
Puro-
my place in the world.
Puro
güey.
compa darks tengo aquí, güey. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
puro
that
pinche.
you guys were so fucking emotional.
I'm Darks, Fernie's, yeah, él es el emo.
Yeah, this
Él es el emo.
it says this year I was, wait, what did it say fucking emo
Frey,
something?
you should do that little fucking, ya ves, what was it, la Rosa de Guadalupe? ¿Eres emo? No me mientas, ¿eres emo? And Fernie just right there todo pinche serio.
On the tatus pincho over here in the end, it gives you your
Yeah.
fucking list.
Yeah, it gives you your top jams, your top artists.
Yeah, I see Suicide Machines. Esto que
ver.
tiene. Es que the fuck tan chiquilinos. That's all fucking the same scene. Oh, I fucking have the Latino one. That's Generación Suicidia or whatever.
Suicidia?
Yeah. Generation Suicide, algo así. But there's the Latinos. They're from, I think, Papan is, not Linwood, but like Southgate, Downey or something by allá, güey.
Oh, shit.
They're little fucking ponqueteros de allá, güey.
Ah, el otro día fucking we're cruising through Southgate and I'm telling the mija, you see the street right here?
Yeah, I see Descendants.
Aquí es donde se formó Cypress Hill, eh?
Oh, shit.
Fucking Cypress Street. And shit.
Oh, it's the same list, but with different little
Yeah, different
backgrounds.
colors and different everything. So what are your top bands?
I just told you.
No, you just...
I told you, Suicide Machines, the fucking the Generación Suicidia, and then Descendants, and then the Disputes.
Okay.
And
And the
fucking-
fifth one?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. You watch it again? Let me see. Oh, there's a whole fucking playlist that
Yeah.
just plays you the whole fucking...
No, it gives you like, yeah, the jams that you listen for 2024.
Oh, shit, güey.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta fucking go back and listen to the same rolas I've been listening to.
Yeah. I save them and I have from like 2018 or 2019.
You do?
Yeah.
But I think I missed that page that you showed us that showed them like así en grande, the one with numbers and your hours and all
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
skipped through them.
I might have skipped
Yeah, you
them.
skipped through them and shit. Fuck yeah, bro. Es que aquí tenemos variedad. Por eso esto funciona, Esteban. Tenemos un goth, tenemos un emo, y acá que tenemos. What are you?
Well, let me see.
Un porcastero.
Says you listened to 50,687 minutes this year.
See, I missed that one too, güey.
You put you on the top 5% of listeners worldwide. Your biggest listen was May 13 with 638 minutes. Where do you find the time? Mind your own business, bitch. It says
Where do
you
you
played 1,531 songs this year and one song again and again.
I wanna-
Eric Satie was my
Oh,
number
yeah.
one song this year.
okay.
You were in the top 0.05% of listeners, which I don't know what that means, but
It's up there.
you streamed it 28 times starting on January 17th. Commitment never sounded so good, Lisa. Making me feel good about myself. After they told me, why are you a loser always on Spotify?
Where do you find the time, culero?
It says, let's see, aquí que me va a decir esta chingadera. So top songs were that Eric Satie, then Dope on a Rope by the Growlers, Going Gets Tough by the Growlers. I guess I listen to the Growlers a lot, way. Let's see. Well, it's not a competition. There's a leaderboard.
Oh, shit.
Let's see.
See, I missed half of those, güey. I think Ramon was right because I skipped them.
Top song. You spent 40,000. Oh, it's a little bit less, I guess. 40,072 minutes listening to podcasts. Your top podcast was business and technology. You were top 0.01%. Let's see what we got here. What Bitcoin did. Number one, TFTC Bitcoin podcast. Then 3 was Rogan. Tetragrammaton with the Rick Rubin one. And then Impact Theory, the Tom Bilyeu one. Let's see where. Things have changed and so has your listening.
Oh, vamos a ver qué dice esa madre.
Let's look at your 24 music evolution. December. So it does say from December. Right?
Yeah.
No, see, fuck, it's not a dead month.
Somebody said February was my... It's a little dramatic way. Royal core, soft, piano, classical phase.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, romántico. Este que no soy romántico.
That's not romantic shit. That's intellectual shit.
All right.
No shit.
Then it says that I went to May was my coastal grandmother slow dance soul season. We were listening to Otis Redding, Etta James.
Oh, those
Sam
are good
Cooke,
though. Wait, hold on.
All right,
Sam
all right.
Cooke. July was
Yeah, she's
my...
being judgy as fuck.
I know. Called me a grandma for listening to Sam Cooke. July was my psychedelic rhythm, classical rock.
Okay.
Creedence, The Doors, Zeppelin
see,
in July.
Fucking
It's a good month.
very eclectic, bro.
And then it says you listen to 821 artists. One had a special place in your heart and ears. And it's probably going to be the Growlers way. Yeah, the Growlers
Growlers.
was your top artist of this year. I think it's my girlfriend's always fucking listening to them way. I feel like that's what it is way. Let's see. You're a top 0.5. I didn't get a special message from that way.
No.
I got a special message from someone, but I couldn't hear it anyway.
And then it says who else got a lot of places here? 3, 2, 1, big reveal.
Yeah, it takes forever, way.
Yeah.
Pinches de
Growlers, Eric Satie, Caifanes, Otis Redding, and the Red Hot Chili. I don't even listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nah, ya te revelaste, güey.
No, for
Ya
real.
te revelaste.
Kidding.
They come out with like a playlist. Y le
It's alright,
pongo,
bro. It's alright.
Thanks for coming along for the ride.
It's
Until we
alright,
meet
güey.
again. No, seriously, way. I don't listen to them.
It's okay, güey.
Not like that, way.
The stats don't lie, bro.
Bro.
I don't know, way.
The stats don't lie.
Yeah. So Caifanes 3, Otis Redding 4, and then somehow the Red Hot Chili Peppers coming on number 5, way.
They made the cut.
I don't know, way. I don't know. That's debatable. Not once did they come out on my top songs, so somehow they're like the top 5 guys I listen to.
Go figure.
Yeah, I don't know. But como te digo, güey, pinches podcasts ya me enfadaron, güey, to be honest.
All right. But not this one, right?
No, not this one.
All right. Just making sure. Just want to make sure that, the listeners don't think, heck, you know what? Fucking Stefan's right, dude. I'm fucking fed up with these fucking
These guys
hacks.
talk about the same shit.
Yeah, they're fucking...
Same fucking chistes, same stories, ain't.
Same shit up. I used to listen to them when they would argue. They don't even argue anymore.
Yeah, ya ni fucking alegan, bro.
This whole getting along phase fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking no mames, güey.
Fucking... Mr. Dave wants to hear Sancho Claus by the Shuffle.
Sancho Claus.
Mamalona karaoke. Ramon drum roll sounded like a cat purring. Oh.
Too wild.
Holy shit.
Damn, fuck yeah. That's the only way I could read these fucking little
You're
comments.
just showing off your fucking Zoom, güey, because I can't do that.
Nah. But el que tiene un pinche Zoom chingón es el Ceviche Joe on his phone. I don't
That's
know
the
what he
same
has.
as yours, güey.
Is it?
Yeah, he has your
Oh.
phone, güey.
Yeah, when we were in Dodger Stadium, that motherfucker could zoom in to a fucking una pinche mosca and a pinche elote, güey.
Holy shit.
I'm like, ah, cabrón. Yeah, fuck yeah, mira, se la va a comer la pendeja y la watch. But, yeah, so that was our fucking rap, bro.
Yeah, it was cool, güey.
Yeah.
Fucking, ¿qué seríamos sin música, güey? Imagine how a life would be without fucking music.
Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even listen to that much music anymore, güey, pero Simón, every once in a while pega que you need like fucking little jam, güey.
Yeah, we know, bro. You're in your emo stage right now, bro. You need to have
güey.
some rolas right there to fucking keep you stabilized.
No, pinche jams a veces send you down the rabbit hole. Al
They
revés,
send
güey.
you, yeah. They do, güey. They
like-
bring back memories that you
Yeah.
don't want to remember.
For me, it's like fucking Black by fucking Pearl Jam. Yeah, that one. And then
For you, every rola, güey, fucking.
what was the other one? It's the No Doubt.
No doubt.
Simple
I'm
Kinda
just a
Life?
girl.
No, Simple Kind of Life.
I'm just a girl.
A Simple Kind of Life. That one también is like a breakup and shit. It's like, oh, fuck. But no, definitely, I don't know what it was. People kept sending me fucking clips on Instagram about, like Black is like, someday you have a beautiful life. Someday you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why? 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 Can it be mine? Right? So... fucking, like, and then pasan, like, you know, people crying and fucking, it was just fucking hilarious, right? And I'm like, oh, why is it all of a sudden this one está pegando? It's not like, I guess some people are finding it or like going through some shit. I'm like, man, this thing desde que salió has
Here we
been.
go.
Ramon, oh shit. A ver, tell us why.
I heard this in 89. They said.
This
I
one
helped
in
fucking Vetter write it.
91, bro, when it came out.
I heard it in 89 when they demoed it.
He changed that solo.
When they were playing in fucking little junky ass bars, bro. Little fucking. They're playing on the side streets and
He
shit.
was like, bro.
Wait, these people weren't born in those days. Man. Why are you judging them for discovering Pro Jam in 2024?
¿Te acuerdas que me dio the Pro Jam shirt cuando fue a Seattle? I think I told the story, güey. I think I was at the supermarket and the pinche cashier lady was like, oh, shit, esa está chingona, güey. I was like, oh, whatever, no, gracias. Yeah, my dad loves that band. I was like, fuck.
Fucking Fernie agarra el yogurt y se le avienta la cara. Pendeja.
Well, that turned fucking bad.
Yeah. No, but like, you know, that one's got a little special place in my heart, dude. Fucking Black.
You got a lot of songs like that.
Yeah. But I think that was like when I was going through my fucking, like the hardest time, you know, that fucking rola.
It's a little dramatic song. It's definitely dramatic, right? It's a little much, no?
No.
Like, I mean, it's like telling somebody like when you're breaking up or they're breaking up with you and somebody's like, you know, I just want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Like, wait, no, mama, that's dramatic. Wait.
It's because you're the one that's broken up with people.
No, but I mean,
you haven't been the broken.
I know, but it's dramatic. It's
For some of us, it's the opposite way.
Yeah, wait. It's just
some
fucking,
of us get dumped.
Yeah, some of us get dumped and that fucking hits, dude. It's like, fuck, bro. No, es acá los emos y los darks, güey. No tenemos,
acá los vampiros.
ese lujo, güey. We don't.
Los vampiros.
Acá los vampiros, güey. We don't have that luxury, bro.
All right, well,
you know,
saying.
we get dumped and it fucking hurts, güey.
I'm just saying it's a little dramatic, bro. I'm just saying
it's perfect, right, Fernie?
Well, yeah, Ramon.
Maybe that's why you're getting dumped because you're dramatic, way.
Well, you heard the songs he was dedicating, way.
I know. I want you to be happy even if it's not with me.
That's true love right there. Bien lo dice José José, güey. Muchos sabemos querer, pero pocos sabemos amar.
That's true, way.
You know? So yeah, so it's just, and even like, what is it? The other one, the Chente, Divinas Mujeres or Mujeres Divinas.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That one too, you know? It's like the best moments in my life I spend them with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And yeah, nos tratan mal o nos pagan mal or whatever, but like, sea lo que sea, like, those have been the best times of my life.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just saying it's a little dramatic, but that's all I'm saying.
Acá los vampiros fucking don't agree with that one. Right, Fernie?
No, güey.
All right, good.
No, we're the broken up.
Yeah. Acá somos los amargados, güey.
This is the amargado corner.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
This is amargado.
Fucking bichi viejito over here, grandma, judging and shit.
This is amargado.
This acá es el amargado corner.
Fucking grandma Esteban over here.
I hit a nerve.
Acá se están pudriendo los limones.
Fuck yeah, bro. It's like fuck, dude. It's like every bit in your soul is just breaking up and like falling apart. And like fucking then that song comes on. And like, fuck.
It comes on because you put it on.
Sometimes it's a
Paid
shuffle.
to put it on.
I know, but
Sometimes you put it on the shuffle and then
I
it comes
know,
up
but-
or on the radio.
yeah, but the chances of right after a breakup that it comes somehow Jack FM plays it while you're driving home, fucking all the wheats because they fucking dumped
The
you.
universe stands. The universe
Okay.
fucking.
Sometimes the universe does that shit
Yeah, it
too.
reminds you to put the lemon juice on that fucking fresh wound.
Maybe they're reminding you of why you got dumped, way because you're dramatic.
Chi dramático, ahí te va.
Ahí te va tu canción, culero.
Pa' que chilles en el camino, güey.
¿A poco sí les has dicho, I hope you're happy even if it's not with me? Yeah?
Yeah, and I mean it. And I mean it. Look, I hope you have a fucking beautiful life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And because eventually, you know, you just don't want to, I guess it goes también, like, you have to mean it. You have to mean it. Because, you know, like, si tú quedas amargado y quieres que todos estén amargados, you're not gonna have a good life.
Yeah.
You know, so you put out there, you're like, hey, you know what? I want you to be happy. Even if it's not with me, but with somebody else, just find happiness.
But don't you think that you're like basically trying to take control over the situation by saying that way? Because I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, sometimes I feel like the best thing to do is not to really say anything. I think it's more powerful than fucking saying something like, I hope you're happy, even if it's not with me. That's like saying like, I don't see the point of saying that when you're breaking up with. I don't see what benefit it does where they already are done with you. They already fucking don't care about what you think. So I feel like when you say that, it even adds, I can guarantee you there's fucking women that'll be like, yeah, it's fucking cringy when I dump a guy and he's telling me that. Like, at this point, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you wish for me. Like, it's done.
Has anybody ever told you that? Like when you broken up with them? No?
I don't think women talk like that way. I think that's a dude thing.
I don't know. We might have to get some of the shuffleras to let us know. They're like, no, yeah, you know, so good sometimes.
I mean, I dealt with some prideful women way. So there's a lot of pride in women también where they're not gonna fucking.
But you're also the dumper.
Yeah, eres el pinche dumper, güey.
Sí, güey, pero.
Es el dumper.
El dumper, güey.
I'm just saying, way. I don't know if that's across the board with women as well, way. That a guy dumps them,
but they're gonna appreciate that,
and says, I don't know if it's across the board that a woman's gonna also be like, you know, I hope you're happy even if it's not with me. I feel like, I mean, and then this is just my experience. Obviously, I can't really talk for like all women in all situations, but I mean, I feel like it's not really a thing, way.
El pinche también, I think I would add to Ramon's fucking. I don't think Ramon means it.
What the fuck?
I mean, you're
he says it the politeness. I want to say
out of courtesy or like is the right thing to say?
I mean, what's the point of saying that way? Like, tell me, what's the point of saying that when you're breaking up? Like, what's really the point? What are you trying to get across? Were you trying to make her feel like you still care about her?
Or make her feel like shit, like ándale, cabrón. No. I'm just saying. Is it that? I don't know if it's that.
I'm just saying, like, there's sometimes.
Or maybe you get the last word. Some people might say it, but no, I just. Like, for me, it's like, I honestly do want them to have a fucking happy life. And yeah, I might still be bitter. And yeah, I might still fucking curse them off. But I want them to have a happy life. If I couldn't provide that, or if our relationship couldn't bring that to her or myself, I hope she finds it somewhere else.
No, but what I'm saying is, you just told me right now that the point is so they can fucking...
No. That was just me being joking.
So, but then what is the real point of saying something like that when it's already done, it's over, she doesn't care about you, like... You want to get the last word, or you want to make her feel like she's missing out on a nice guy that even with everything going down, I still want you to be happy? Like, what's the point of saying that way?
Honestly, I mean, it's just, I guess it's the, like, if you really mean it, it's the right thing to do. I mean, if you don't mean it, don't even say it. But yeah, like, with my divorce, yeah, I wished her happiness. And even though no matter what we went through, I just wanted her to be happy at the end. I'm like, it's not going to be with me. I'll find my happiness somewhere else. I know I will. And I just hope you find that too. Yeah, being that, you know, it wasn't with us.
I don't know that you did, though.
I did.
You knew you were going to find your happiness somewhere else?
I mean, not at that moment, but eventually.
That's what I'm saying.
Eventually, you know.
We're talking about in that moment, güey.
Oh, in that moment, it's just like, oh, fuck. I mean,
in that moment, I went home playing black. Because I know I have hope.
Fucking Jose, Pinche Chente, Jose Alfredo.
I'm just saying.
All the fucking jams, bro.
Oh, so you wish them well, but you hope you never see them again.
No, I just like, yeah.
Because remember the fucking, I can't go over there, bro. That's enemy territory.
That's enemy territory, bro. I don't want to fucking,
That's what I mean. I don't think he means it.
Yeah.
No, at the moment I did mean it. And I still do. I hope that she found happiness. I really do.
I mean, I get on the, what's it called? A lo largo, pues, no?
Yeah.
Like long term, I get what you're saying. In the moment, I don't believe you.
The moment?
I'm saying once you get over it and once you do find your next happiness, pues, I get that you go, I hope she's doing well.
Yeah.
But in that moment, like Esteban's saying, I think it's just saying it out of courtesy, either spite or courtesy, being
or
polite
como like, yeah, it could be like, yeah, you know, like, fuck it, pa que te arrepientas, you're gonna find an asshole.
Well, that's
you're
what
gonna
he's
think
saying.
that you missed out on me, culera. Probably that's, a lot of people do go through that. Honestly, I really wanted her to be happy. I really did.
Yeah.
You know?
But I feel like it's a form of insecurity that's coming out, and that's probably the reason why they're dumping the person because they're insecure, they're too needy. And if even in the day that it's fucking done, you're still gonna say that, I feel like that's the reason why you're getting dumped because you're too needy. You still want her to fucking. I just don't know what the benefit of that is. Where
Esteban said you should have walked in with your Ice Cube attitude.
Oh, yeah.
And fuck you, bitch.
ni tanto así, güey. But it's just be fucking.
Fuck Chino XL. Who the fuck is that? I don't give a fuck, but fuck him.
That's why I fuck you, bitch. Come on. What?
Oh, shit.
Wait, what's happening here?
What's going on? Mac money.
Imagine.
You gotta get it with the getting's good, girl.
Oh shit.
This is where diss tracks fucking started.
Yeah.
Fucking A. But no, look, it's that feature music. Fucking, it puts us in a good mood. It fucking carries us through our bad ones. It just transports you back to a time, whether it was a good or bad or nostalgic. It's just music does that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I really fucking love it, you know? Right now, when
we were talking about music, that's true.
yeah, right now,
he wants to get out of the conversation.
no,
of
because it's still part of the music, you know?
Insecurities.
No, I don't think it's insecurities. I just think that, like, if you really mean it and you really want someone to be happy, whether it's with you or without you, you just wish them that. You know, you wish them that well. You don't want to give them fucking, you know, a spite and say, you know what, fucking, I hope you te pudras o te mueras solo que fucking nunca encuentras amor. That's bad right there.
No, but
that people have.
But keeping it to yourself and wishing them is not an insecurity. Telling them while you're breaking up is an insecurity, right? Because you want them to still, you're still like trying to fucking make them feel bad, and that's fucked up. If you're trying to make somebody feel bad for them wanting something different for their life, I feel like that's selfish, and that's definitely an insecurity. So keeping it inside you is not an insecurity, wishing them well. There's nothing wrong with that. But the fact that you're saying it, that's where the insecurity comes in, right? So it's totally different things, right?
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, we're definitely seeing different angles.
That's why I've never gotten dumped, way. I'm telling you the secret, bro.
Probably,
I'm giving you the secret, and you're still arguing with me,
No.
Don't
I'm
be
not
insecure.
arguing. I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you the different points of view. This is all we're having. It's just a conversation. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
No, but I'm
not saying that like, oh, that's bullshit. No, I'm just saying some people do it this way. Some people stay quiet, and maybe that's why they get broken up with, because they never shared anything or never said anything for the relationship, you know?
One of the biggest turnoffs in women is insecure men, way. I mean, you could just go across the board, and insecure men is not, women don't like insecure men, way. And they're needy, emotional. They can't control their fucking emotions. They're not there to support them. They don't like dudes like that way. That's why they want to move on, and they're done with the relationship, because it's a real turnoff for a lot of women, way. Insecure men.
Could it also be fucking like non-participant men? Like where like nothing, they don't say anything, whether it's good or bad, and they're just always like quiet or shut down or never share anything?
Well, obviously there's a lot of reasons, but we're talking about insecurities right now, so that's why
But I mean, al no decir nada también is an insecurity, right?
Well, if there's a problem, it's a lack of communication. I mean, that just stems that, and that's also a big contributor to like divorces and people breaking up, is the lack of communication, like the lack of. Actually, it's not really like you're expressing to her. Like, I mean, maybe this is wrong for me to think, but I feel like women should not know everything. Way I feel like there's certain problems that women should not know that you're going through. And not saying to keep it in, but it's important for you to have a social group where you can actually shoot the shit about problems. But I feel like women, you shouldn't tell them everything. Way you should tell them just enough. Where it's things, I feel like if there's problems with the relationship that you need to fucking tell them, I feel like you should tell them everything. But I feel like if you're going through something personal, I feel like they shouldn't really know everything, right? I mean, if you have a mortgage and you haven't paid it for 6 months, that's definitely something that they need to know.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're fucking. But I feel like a lot of the times, like,
What about gambling debts, eh?
I mean, yeah, you should be fucking transparent about that. Way
You're racking up fucking money on fucking X videos and
What
shit.
about your Columbia House fucking debts?
It's so fucking coming back to haunt you.
I mean, it's a thin line, way, because overly secure men is also not a turn on for them because they feel like you're just gonna go with somebody else, and you're any woman that gives you attention.
A balance.
Yeah, you have to have a balance. You can't be like super insecure, but you also can't be like a super confident where you're a fucking dick.
Asshole, yeah.
And you're making them feel like, well, this fucking guy, I can't trust him. He flirts with everybody. He's always fucking this. He's always worried about the way he looks. I mean, that's also not attractive to them, way. So it has to be like a balance. But I mean, I'm just maybe I'm just in a little bubble, way. I'm sure a lot of people aren't going to agree.
Ahorita que dijiste que fucking you don't tell women everything, it reminded me of that phrase que siempre I've heard for the longest que usually it's the men that say this. A la mujer no se le da ni todo el amor ni todo el dinero.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all like, I never understood that one. I'm all like, why? Why? I mean, fuck, if you love somebody, like fucking you give them all your love.
And all your money.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like if you're with this person because you trust them, because you love them, because you know that you guys are looking out for each other, so there shouldn't be, you know, yeah, you're gonna get burned. Yeah, fucking, you run the risk of fucking going into bankruptcy. Guilty. But you know, at the end, it's like if you don't take that leap or if you don't take that step, you're just gonna fucking te vas a hacer una, like, you know, you're gonna isolate yourself. You're going to pull yourself back.
I mean, it's unrealistic to think that you're going to tell them everything. I can guarantee you that there's things that you don't tell your girl. Not, yeah. So, I mean, it's not. So let's be honest. Let's be honest. Way. You're transparent, but there's still. What are we doing here? Way? So then why bring it up like that? Way?
But I'm talking about.
Then why bring it up that you're fucking.
We're talking about love. We're not talking about secrets or thoughts.
No, he was talking about fucking.
No, porque dije la frase a la mujer. I never understood that phrase, que a la mujer no se le da ni todo el amor ni todo el dinero, right?
But you're saying why? You're saying why?
But that's then love. Like... I'm not saying about secrets or thoughts or shit that goes on. That's aparte, güey.
I don't know. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, he was, but
I mean,
I brought that phrase. Okay, I'm like, it reminded me of that phrase.
El amor, right?
El amor.
Sex is associated with love, right? And then partners, I mean, sex is a very important part of a relationship. It's important to have healthy sex life.
I'm afraid where this is going.
Did you tell her that you were trying to source the honey pack by the pallets if you're so transparent about love?
See, I wanted a container, way.
Okay, so fucking it's bullshit, way. Let's be honest, way. Don't fucking sit right here and say, I tell her everything, because love is love. What are we doing here?
No.
Let's make
I
it
didn't
more.
say I tell her everything.
No, you said todo el amor.
Todo el amor. I tell, like, when I love her,
you did that out of love,
I
no?
give her.
And didn't I first associate sex with love in a couple?
Yeah.
So I put it together.
But you can make that question even more specific. When you took the honey pack,
did you tell her?
Did you make an announcement?
Did you tell her, hey, mija, look, just so you know, if I'm a little aggressive, no te quiero desvelar, but know that know that this is the reason. Bullshit.
Here's your warning. Please sign here at the dotted line.
Bullshit, you told her.
Here's our safe word.
Bullshit, you told her, bro. Your argument is looking like Swiss cheese right now, bro.
No.
That's todo el amor,
I know there's listeners out there that fucking...
Don't try to recruit troops, bro. Don't try to recruit troops in your argument.
There's listeners out there, you know, there's like, por ejemplo, like, I'm going to use you guys as an example, right? You guys always like clown me, like for Valentine's I do this and for Valentine's I do that. And then I've asked you, like, do you girls do you even give your girls like flowers or random, you know, like show little random thoughts, así que like, you know, te traje flores or te traje esto or like whatever. You're like, no, you've told me that you might have changed it. But you're like, no. I'm like, why not? Because then they're going to expect it. And the day you don't, fucking you look bad.
Is that what I said?
But at some point.
I didn't say that.
At some point.
That doesn't sound like something I would say.
This was brought up. And I think this is when we first started, like when we were in the garage.
But see, you're generalizing women that just because they're women, they like flowers and they like that romantic. No. But that's what you have to acknowledge that way, that a lot of women don't like that stuff. Where a lot of women don't like.
You have to know your partner.
You have to know your partner.
Yes.
If I was with a partner that like flowers and like all that shit, then I would want to do something special for her. I would do it. But if I'm with a partner that's not into that whole, she's more into like a more traditional role where it's not really that kind of shit where I got to give her chocolate. She hates chocolates. Where if I want to be romantic, she doesn't like flowers. If I want to be romantic and come with a fucking bouquet, I'm fucking getting dumped because I didn't read the room and I don't understand what she likes. Way. So just because she's a woman doesn't mean she's going to like the romantic stuff. Doesn't mean. So you have to also consider that way that it's not that I don't want to do it. It's that I know my partner and she's not into that stuff.
And granted, that is a very, very valid point right there. You got to know your partner. You got to know, like you said, read the room and everything.
Because you can be overwhelming to a woman if they're not into that and you're constantly giving them gifts and you're constantly doing things like that. You can be overwhelming that you're going to turn them off with.
Yeah, no, like I used to, what I would do, and I know that she would like it, is that le mandaba flores al trabajo, you know? That, like, you know, part of it is like you send them to work and then like, oh my God, se las chulean and everything. And it's like, it's a good feeling for them and it's a good feeling for the relationship and everything. And part of it, yeah, you fucking make the other bitches are fucking celosas, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's yeah, of course. That has his own little things that you can pin at and actually critique. But your girl's into that way. That's why it works. If I send my chick flowers at work, she's going to be like, why the fuck did you do that?
What is he feeling guilty of?
No, not even that. She's like, why are you sending me flowers? Do you know? She's not going to tell me that I don't like it, but I know she's not going to be into it. So why am I going to do that, right? If she's not into it.
Yeah.
You got to know your partner way. I mean, and you have to, it's not like adapting to her partner, but you kind of have to, like, it's a relationship way. Sometimes you have to do things that you're not really comfortable with, but it's a give or take where they do that for you. You should do that for them way.
No, that's a relationship, no?
But it's a relationship way.
Yeah, so you do adapt when it's fine way.
Yeah, you do adapt way. If you want to be in a relationship, you have to, do things sometimes that you don't want to do. But if your partner's going to enjoy because you're spending time with them, I think that's really important way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's in the same way que fucking, but you take the good with the bad type of shit, no?
Yeah, way. I mean, it's just the more important thing to remember is you have to know who you're going out with. Way. Like you can't, and that's the thing. Way when it comes to like sex, the different positions, different shit, different things that you like, it's not gonna across the board translate with every woman. Way you can have a move that you do with your girl that fucking always. It's a banger, and then you leave that relationship, and you think that that's gonna be a banger somewhere else.
That's your signature.
Yeah, and they're like,
"That's your DDT."
What are you doing? Yeah, I'm not into that, bro.
And then you start losing matches. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, wait. So it's important to really communicate, Wayne. I just had a fucking dude that I know that his wife wasn't paying the bills for 4 or 5 months, and they reported the truck, they report all kind of shit, and it's lack of communication, way. It's lack of, actually talking. If you're in a marriage, way, I mean, it's definitely fucking important to always have good communication. I think. I mean, I'm not married, but I think that if you're in a relationship, as far as a marriage goes, you should be transparent as to, hey, I haven't paid the bills in 5 months, dude, and shit hits the fan and it explodes, and then all of a sudden you're left with like, why haven't you paid the fucking bills? Like, it's been fucking 4 months. You should have told me, and then it just turns into a fucking mess. Way, I mean, there's a deeper problem there, way that I didn't want to get into it, way, because it's not my place to tell him. Yeah. But if she kept
did he give more details or nomás eso dijo?
But es que, you got to read the room, way. I'm not gonna poke at a conversation if I know that they don't want to give me everything. I'm not gonna ask those questions if
no, por eso te digo, like when he was sharing the story, did he give more details without you asking? Like you just know the gist that she didn't pay, and he like la troca y the rent or mortgage no se pagó.
No way. Okay. I mean, that's really personal, way, and I feel like if I would have. I would feel bad poking at that, because it's like, what's the point of that? This person's venting to me their issues that they're having at home. And for me, I just have to listen. Where I can't get into like, hey, bro, well, there's a bigger issue, bro. Like, why she didn't communicate to that? Does she have a gambling problem? Is she fucking like? But there's definitely a bigger issue if your partner hasn't paid what they need to pay in 4 or 5 months, and then shit hits the fan. I mean, that's not healthy, way.
Oh, like you said, it's communication, way. And that's a downfall, bro.
No.
Yeah, a mí me pasó con Fernie, way. When we were living over here, fucking no pagué. What was it? The light bill or something? And
I don't remember.
No, lo iban a cortar. I was like, oh shit.
Wasn't that big of a deal to me, I guess.
No, well, I mean, it's one of those. And then a veces nos cortaban el DirecTV. And like, oh.
But those are fucking, you don't need DirecTV, güey.
Yeah, but I'm like, because a veces. No, la cosa es that it balanced out because a veces Freddie no pagaba algo. And then they kind of like, hey, wait, we got no internet. Oh shit, that's right.
But I would argue that that's a little bit more healthy, way because you forgot. It's not that you didn't have money because you spend it somewhere else.
And it wasn't like fucking months and months.
No, it was just.
Se te olvidó, ¿no?
Yeah, so nos pasaba.
So sí tenías la feria.
Yeah, we had it.
Yeah, so.
And like, oh shit, and then a veces que like, oh fuck, I'll pay. I didn't. In those days, para mí, I was still fucking atrasado en el sentido que I didn't pay shit on like online or through an app or a phone. So yo mandaba el bill o mandaba el cheque. I still wrote checks out.
Or you run fucking to the office.
Yeah, and I'll pay. Yeah, a veces que I'm like, oh shit, I gotta write this and I'll put it and I'll write it somewhere and I'll forget about it and then pasaba un mes, pasaba dos, and then para el tercero ya no estaba like, oh fuck. I mean, like, let me go pay for it, you know? Yeah, así nos pasaba.
But I mean, it doesn't have to go fucking como dices este way where they repo your shit, way. Like if you're in a relationship, pues like you're saying, that miscommunication just que llegues and there's no internet, pues some people have fucking beef with, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, estás encargado fucking type of shit. Or estás encargada, whatever, fucking whoever's. I get it, way, pero.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, the fucking DirecTV is not working for fucking a day, no hay pedo, way.
Yeah. I mean, see, if you have the money, it's not a problem, right? It's a problem when you don't have the money to fucking pay for it.
You had the money, te dieron el dinero, and then all of a sudden you used it for something else, and then you don't pay, and they're like,
Yeah, no, if they're using it for gambling, or like we're saying, or fucking, si tu esposa está comprando purses or something, no?
Yeah.
Or zapatos, then then you go, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it's different.
But I mean, there's sometimes, there's conversations that are hard to have, no? Pero,
there is, yeah, for sure.
And that's where the miscommunication starts, and then the fucking snowballs, and then...
I mean, to take it back to the fucking, women about being vulnerable or whatever, I think it's fair to say that there's certain women that are into that. So you have to really know your partner. I'm not saying that there's not women that will appreciate you showing them a vulnerable side. That's not, I didn't mean it to come out that way because there is women that are into that. But it's important for you to understand that if you get into a relationship when they're not into that, it's gonna be a turnoff for them. Because a lot of women don't like guys that are too fucking vulnerable, that can't handle stress. Like, at the end of the day, it's still a tribal where some of them still want security and they want you to fucking, protect them. And it's still a traditional role sometimes, where it's not to say that there's not women that can't take care of themselves, can't financially take care of themselves. But it's definitely, you have to really understand who you're with, where, Yeah,
maybe sometimes it's not even the ¿cómo te diría? What you give them or anything, but it's the act or the gesture or the fact that you're like, you're doing these little details for them, that they appreciate.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking, puedes comprar fucking un ramo de $10 off the fucking freeway and they'll appreciate it. You don't have to get them like the fucking, the 48 dozen fucking roses and fill it.
Like, Ramon.
No, I've never done that. Like the 48 dozen roses? No.
No way?
No.
Only 12 dozen?
Only a dozen.
You don't fill her office with flowers?
Only a dozen?
Only, yeah. But it's like
I
a
don't know
dozen
if
of
I believe
roses.
that one way.
Yeah, I've never gone like fucking un chingo because no, the dozen is good. I've gone from a single flower to like a dozen. Mm-hmm. I haven't done, or an arrangement, like flower, like different flowers, not all roses, like tiene sunflowers, or tiene esto, tiene tulips.
But a whole house of fucking petals.
A what?
You haven't done a whole house of petals or whatever? Fucking
no, because I gotta clean it, dude.
Oh, shit.
I gotta clean it. That's a fucking mess. I mean, there's gotta be some romance, but I mean, you gotta look at it like, all right, who's gonna clean this shit? Like,
¿Qué me va a costar en tiempo?
Yeah, like, fuck it. It's a nice gesture and everything, but at the end of the day, va a ser un cochinero, güey.
A mí una vez me dijo una morra que las flores nomás se las dan a los muertos.
Jeez.
There's different women out there, bro.
Yeah, you gotta know your fucking.
There's different women.
You gotta read the room.
Yeah, so I mean, it's.
and then what was it? I mean, in that same realm, I've heard que you know, mejor dar flores cuando están vivos para que las disfruten, a que cuando ya estén muertos y no las puedan disfrutar, güey.
Yeah.
They don't acknowledge it.
Someone told me flowers die. So,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah. Pues es que, ¿qué te gusta a ti, Ramon? The love language conversation, no? I mean, you have to know their love language.
You have to, yeah, well, I mean, you gotta know. I mean, sometimes it's not always gonna be a bullseye, you know? Te va a fallar. A veces you think that this gesture is romantic, and then you realize, fuck, you know what? I fuck up, or maybe this is not, I misread this, or whatever, you know? Yeah, it's gonna happen, and vice versa. También, you're gonna think, you know, your partner's gonna do something for you that you think is gonna be romantic. You're like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah.
You know, like I don't fucking care for this.
Yeah.
Yee.
You know?
Yee. But you don't tell her.
No, I wouldn't tell her. I wouldn't tell her. No, tampoco. I'm not gonna burst her bubble like that. I'm not gonna like they went out and they did a gesture and everything, and I'll make the best of it.
What's wrong with telling them everything about love? It's
What
like,
happened to communication?
there's nothing wrong with telling them everything. I never understood no se le da todo el amor.
Ni todo el dinero. No, like come on, dude. That's pretty fucked up. You know, you see that they're like if they put an effort on it and they're doing something, and if they misread you,
Yeah, but
it's
then they're
kind
gonna
of
do it
shitty saying
again.
like, you know what, this is not for me. Like this is bullshit. Why would you do this? I don't fucking enjoy this.
I'm not saying you tell them this is bullshit.
Oh no, but I'm just saying
But
like.
it would be nice for you to
And not at
communicate
that
so they don't
moment,
do
not
it
at that
again.
moment, not at that moment. You try to make I mean, at least for me, I'll try to make the best of it or whatever. Yeah, in a future conversation or whatever, like, you know, yeah, it was nice and everything, but yeah, that's not for me. I don't enjoy this. And then like, oh, okay, well, fuck. And I'm like, you know,
know if you
they'll
have
appreciate the fact that you at least gave it a chance or you went along with it, because it does suck that you
Or it's gonna
you
suck.
give the effort to do something and it doesn't pan out, and they let you know right then, like maybe not in those words, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? But like,
I know,
yeah,
but
no,
I feel like you're gonna let it go 3 times, then tell her, and then she's gonna be like, "You let me do that shit 3 times."
Yeah, why are you making me waste my money?
no.
Te di todo el dinero y todo el amor, and,
Y así me tratas, condenado,
y no me dijiste que I was
pinche
wrong.
mendigo.
But sometimes telling them right when they're doing it works well, because
Yeah, but it sucks.
yeah, but it sucks. But they're used to guys having that mentality, and here you come are fucking direct and transparent. They're like, wait, I don't.
Tampoco, I don't think Esteban saying, "Hey, this is bullshit."
They'll fucking be like, oh, this dude's different. I want to be with him more. He's not like the other guys. Sometimes it fucking hits, bro. Sometimes you should be honest. It's definitely a risk, but I feel like there's a lot of women that would appreciate you actually telling them things that they're not used to. If they're used to guys giving them everything and guys doing this for that, and here you come, hey, I'm not into that. You know, I appreciate it, but I'm not into that. You're not being a dick where you're telling them how you feel, and they're like, oh, this dude's different. Like, I want to be with him more. Like, they develop this fucking like, oh, this guy fucking, yeah, he's different.
A little relationship hacks.
So, I mean, I would argue that sometimes it's beneficial way to just be straight out way.
Gotta read
At,
the room,
at
man.
the moment or before they even do something.
I would do it at the moment where,
Yeah.
I would do it at the moment. Not be a dick way, but like, I mean, you just gotta be like, dude, I'm not really into that. Like, I appreciate it, but just so you know, like, just save your money. Like, I'm not into that.
Just for the future reference.
Wouldn't you appreciate somebody telling you if they're not into something before you fucking spend hundreds of
Well,
dollars?
maybe you already spent the hundreds of dollars and this is a surprise and you brought them and they're like, yeah, I'm not into this. Like, okay, so what do we do now?
But that's your fault. You should have fucking...
Por eso te digo, it's not always going to be 100%. You're going to take some fucking shots and see if it hits. It's not always going to be a bullseye.
But you're saying that it's... What I'm saying is that if you give her something and she's not into it, like, that's your fault for giving her something that's wrong, because you didn't communicate with her and ask her what she's into. Like, you would have found out that she's not into that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, before you do it, why don't you bring up that conversation? If you're planning on giving her something that is a hit or miss.
I think now, yeah, I do that. But the younger self and everything, y'all, you know, like, at least for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was always that surprise, that like fucking, you know what? Surprise, you know, like I did this, like, oh shit. And it's a 50-50, you know, you take those risks. Yeah, a veces it works out and sometimes it doesn't. And it's just like, fuck, all right, cool. You know, but it's just sometimes they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, at least I know this person's not into this. You know, all right. maybe next time, fucking, we'll try something else. Or, you know, sometimes a lot of that is when you're getting to know somebody and you're just starting off.
Yeah.
You know, when you take those risks. Ya cuando estás in a relationship, por ejemplo, you've been in a long-term relationship now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, I'm not going to say 100%, but you're pretty up there in the percentage where you know what your girl will appreciate and what she wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Just talked about the flowers, man.
Yeah. Just talked about the flowers. Yeah. You know, y también acá, you know, like I know what my girl appreciated and I think she knows what I appreciate and won't. You know?
Yeah,
So
it takes time sometimes, man, for sure.
But most of the times when I'm leading, you know, it's like when it's at the beginning stages, like, you know, you're getting to know and you're throwing little shots in the dark, see if they hit or not. And if they do, perfect. If not, then like, all right, fucking back to the drawing board type of deal.
I read this article that the new generation, they don't know how to date, way. Like there's not really, they don't date the way we used to date. I mean, and you really look at it where, I mean, I've maybe it's just me, way, but you kind of rarely see like a younger couple having dinner somewhere or fucking, you know, going on a date like that. I feel like their dating is totally different than what we're used to.
It's funny you say that because on my way to go pick up Fernie, I was hearing about this student in Glasgow, Ireland. She's in a university and she started this, I guess, this dating fucking site and everything, and it was just and it's like not meeting random strangers, but like within your friend groups or the friends of your friends group and everything type of deal. So she did this like she was talking to some friend because I don't know how I'm trying to because I caught it.
Glasgow's in Scotland, no?
Scotland, then it's not Ireland, so it's Scotland. So I know they. So she was talking about how she read or she saw that a friend of a friend fucking introduced them and they went out and they hit it off and it was beautiful. And she's like, you know what? Maybe that's the way. And then so she and some friends talked about this and they made up a questionnaire, right? So then they created the site and everything. So anybody that was interested, they would go on in there and fill out the questionnaire, boom, 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 boom. And they were expecting to have like maybe 40 participants or 40 people fill it out. It came out to like 200 plus.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit. So it came out. So they have like random topics. They talk about like, movies, what's your genre, what's your favorite genre? So they, part of the questionnaire is that. And then they get people that they'll set you up with people that are into that because then they break it out from that genre to these fucking movies and then like your top 5 or whatever it is, and then they kind of like match you up with somebody like that.
That's cool.
So they were saying that it's very big, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, that's interesting, but I'm like, isn't that what you do when you go out on a date with somebody?
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
There's no questionnaire. I mean, you just go on you start talking to them, you start asking them questions, you listen to them, and they listen to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that, and so it was like pretty interesting, and I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's sort of like a breakthrough, and I'm like, so I'm like, is it? I mean, we're just going back to square one of dating, no?
It's like lost. It's in a lost art way.
It is, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously, I'm not young, so I'm not dating fucking 21-year-olds, but I feel like it's definitely a whole different fucking dating scene right now with the younger generation that they just don't know how to connect with, really. A lot of them don't know how to connect with somebody. They don't know how to even, también, I'm not trying to blame like the fucking like social media and all that stuff, but I feel like a lot of guys just don't want to come off as creepy, so they're not as aggressive as we were when we were that age, where if we saw somebody somewhere, we developed the courage to go up to them and, shoot our shot. But now it's like, well, I don't want to be that creepy guy. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So it's all these thoughts.
That's true.
It's all these thoughts that we didn't really have. All we had was our own fucking insecurities that we had to like muster up the courage to actually go up to somebody and ask them for their phone. Hey, I think you're cute or whatever.
Hey,
like,
girl, what's your number? What's your digits?
Yeah, something.
What's your page number, girl? Let me beep at you.
Yeah, so we didn't have those questions when we were dating, but I can see how it would be kind of tough for a dude to like muster up the courage because, you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, right? You don't want to come off as that dude that's creepy. Like, why would he come up to me? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, they have all these insecurities that I don't think we had. And I'm not blaming women for it. It's just the way that I feel like some of the circles of like men that are trying to tell other young men how to date and how to meet women. I feel like the way they're doing it is definitely. I don't agree with it either way. I feel like they're.
What are one of the examples are?
Well, it's just they're making it seem like it's more of like, I feel like it's more of like being like a douchebag where like to treat women in a way where like they should be dating you, like you shouldn't really be dating them kind of thing. Like you have leverage because you're the man, and like I don't feel like that's also beneficial for like the younger dudes to gather that knowledge, because I don't know if that's the right way to fucking go about it, Wayne. You know?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do remember someone sent it to me or whatever, where this guy was telling, like, he was just sharing, he's like, you know what, you're the king. Mm-hmm. Your seed is valuable. You shouldn't just be fucking, I don't know what it was, but like, wherever, like, women come up to you, they know how valuable your seed is. So just don't fucking, be giving it out. Y que la chingada, it's like, this is what makes you a man. This is your essence, and shit like that. I'm all like, oh, fuck.
There was like a big movement. I don't know if it's still pretty popular, but it was called the No Fap movement. Did you ever look into that? No Fap was basically don't have sex, don't masturbate, don't fucking anything to do with like ejaculating. Like it was called the No Fap. So they were telling these guys to stop masturbating, stop having sex with women, and just focus on yourself. I mean, I don't know if that's beneficial way, but there like it goes back to what you're saying about your seed and really putting a lot of
oh, maybe that's what it is, and that's what it was that related to that, because I'm all like, well, what the fuck? Well, what's the point of it? Like, hey, the whole point is, but like, hey, check out my seed, eh?
Yeah. I mean, it goes back to like the athletes, like the boxers, when they tell them like, don't have sex or don't masturbate months before the fight because you're losing your strength, you're losing all this thing, which I don't know, it could be true, eh? I didn't really look into like the science of it. If ejaculating all the time is fucking, it's making you less of a man, or like you don't have all your strengths, but it made it seem like that's how they're putting it out there.
See, there's conflicting stories, because I've heard that too, but then I heard like, hey, you want to avoid fucking prostate cancer, you fucking got to ejaculate a lot.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Fucking someone like, fuck yeah.
You're like, don't tell me twice.
Don't tell me twice, dude. I fucking no prostate over here.
Stop going, doc. I got it. No need to further explain.
Say less.
Say less.
Say less.
Ramos in the doctor room.
Yeah, like, hey, like, to avoid prostate cancer, the key is ejaculation.
Yeah.
Like, what? Fuck yeah, dude. I got that covered. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, prostate cancer.
Yeah, but no, I was hearing that story in the morning when I'm like, yeah, this is like, oh wow, so you're doing like, yeah, this is a good way to start dating. I'm like, isn't that the way it was?
Yeah.
Like fucking, yeah, you ask questions about their interests. You ask them like, sometimes it's the petty little shit. You start off with music or movies or books or fucking, your holidays. What's your favorite holiday? Or, like, well, what's your favorite season? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, yeah, for me, it's summer. Like right away, like, yeah, it's not going to work out because I'm not a summer person.
Yeah.
I like the fall. I like the spring. I don't care for the summer or the winter.
So that's it. You ask for the
right
check.
away, you're
when
like,
they tell you they're into summer, you ask the, hey, garçon.
Let's get out of here.
Can you get the check, please?
Yeah, but no, it was a pretty interesting ride, dude. So I heard that one. Oh, and then the other one. Did you hear about fucking right now? New York is fucking. Es un desmadre, but it's just fucking crazy how it is out there. So did you hear about that CEO of United Health getting gunned down?
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, it was crazy, man.
Right? So apparently this fucking the gunman or the assassin, it's kind of like become like the Batman fucking of a hero, like the anti-hero.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Because like the police are asking for tips and help, and a lot of New Yorkers are like, yeah, we ain't gonna help with that shit.
No, y también there was I thought you were gonna go to, there was another little angle way where
all right, give us your angle.
That was fucking, I mean, I'll tell you my take on the situation after, but there was another angle que eventually they found footage of him fucking, like they finally got like his face, pues. But it was because he flirted with some girl, so he
But
put down his
that wasn't him. Way you could tell right away that the jacket was different, the backpack was different. Like it wasn't.
It wasn't him.
Nah.
Well,
I didn't see that
there's
part, but
apparently
you can
there's
see
three
the
different.
picture
Yeah,
where
there's three different fucking images that they put out there, and they don't match.
They don't match,
I,
right?
I didn't go that deep, but I found it funny que pinche. They were like, oh, mira, si está guapón, ¿sabes qué? No les vamos a ayudar.
That's not the way you think about it. Where this was a contracted killer. Where you think this guy is unprofessional to fucking go to a Starbucks, take off his fucking mask and smile at the fucking barista. Way that's just
What,
stupid.
Starbucks too?
That's just stupid. Well, that's the picture that you're talking about.
I didn't tell
He's
you. I'm
all
looking through
smiling
the
and todo.
And then if you see the actual picture of the gunman, where with the fucking mask, his face is fucking stoic. Where his face is like this guy hasn't smiled in fucking years, and
He listens to Black on the way to hit.
yeah,
Fuck yeah, bro. He's fucking all emo.
but
Vampiro.
it's not the same guy. Where
Oh, I don't know. I don't know him. I don't wish fucking anybody being murdered on the street. Where
yeah, I didn't like the comment section tampoco.
Dude,
where
everybody was fucking
glamorizing that shit. Like,
Apparently, when the what was it the company, which is United Health, they put like a little statement or whatever, and the regrets and all this and everything. Like all the comments were just smiling emojis.
yeah, it's rough. Where
Like
But no,
holy
people were
shit.
fucking happy with it. And I'm like, well, I get que el vato fucking. Well, you can say he was an asshole. You can say que fucking he was immoral and all that shit. But you shouldn't wish fucking someone dead on the sidewalk like that way. No mames.
I mean, I think at this point he was already dead, so you're not wishing for his death. You're just like fucking.
No,
you're
but
not mourning it.
I'm
You're
saying
not-
they're essentially wishing they're happy he's fucking dead way.
Yeah.
They're happy he got gunned down in the street, and you're like, what the tampoco way. That's not the society you want way.
no, you don't.
That's
and,
not.
And it's color. At the end of the day, it's color. Because if it was a black woman CEO, they wouldn't be celebrating the way they're celebrating. It's gonna hit different. They wouldn't fucking be praising that somebody murdered a black woman CEO. Like it would have hit different.
Yeah.
I feel like color is very important in this conversation. He's a white male, mid, successful. People are celebrating because they don't like people that even if you can argue that he went up in a fucking malicious way and he scammed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's fine. But you have to acknowledge that color has a lot to do with the comments. Way I can guarantee you, if it was a black woman CEO, we wouldn't have these fucking comments.
Yeah, but everybody literally hating porque, well, not hating, fucking, they're happy porque he was, I mean, you could argue, pues he was a piece of shit type CEO que fucking just chasing the fucking dollar, no? Fucking for the just shareholders, yeah. So all that shit that they're saying, I get it, way. I'll give it to you, fucking valid.
Yeah.
But like I said, you don't want the society where people
No.
are getting gunned down in the fucking sidewalk, you know?
Yeah, I don't want that society.
I don't
either
wish
way.
that on that vato way. Like they released them ya ves que they start all of a sudden they start releasing every bad fucking comment and thing from his stockholder meetings que dice este way, and yeah, it's all fucking bad as fuck. Like literally fucking your Tupac song again, este cabrón, no?
Fuck your bitch.
Yeah, fucking este way que se va a chingar su madre, no?
Yeah.
Pero tampoco, like
my
I keep saying,
fofo.
I don't want him gunned down in the street way. I just want society to do better way that can he's not gunned down in the street, and that we have more moral fucking people running shit way.
Yeah, for sure. I'm in the same
Yeah.
boat where, yeah. I mean, I saw people saying like, like in the comment section, some guy was like, well, I got a submarine that we can bring in some CEOs to fucking. It's like, wait, no, honestly. Oh man, bro. It's pretty fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So they were talking about it because I think he marked one of the casings with what was it, deny, deflect, and
What he said.
yeah, what was
That was one of the things that he said in one of the meetings.
Oh, it was something that he said?
Because well, I mean, one of the I'm telling you, I didn't go too deep into it.
Yeah, me neither. Way.
Pero one of the things that they're saying is que like it might have been fucking a victim because in one of those things he said que like he was doing that, deny, deflect, fucking delay. like people's shit, so people would die waiting for fucking for the chequecito for their whatever they needed, that operation or for that medicine. So to fucking chase that pinche extra fucking pennies, pues, to get the I mean, they're super like we've talked about before. Their job is to maximize the profit for the shareholders, way like legally,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So that was one of his lines. We could deny, delay, deflect, like another delay it as much as you could, way until we have no choice, type of shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He was an asshole in that sense, Pero I'll say it again.
The grief,
no quiero que lo maten in the street, güey.
The grief that someone might have, that family or this person went through seeing a loved one
That's
die
all valid, way.
Because of this dude or this asshole. And there's a lot of people that are going to be like, you know what? Yeah, fuck them. Because why? Because I guess it's not until like, I guess you see yourself in a situation like that or your loved one like that is getting, it dies because they could have been saved. They could have made it or whatever it is. That's why you pay for insurance. That's why you do all this.
Yeah, no, it's all valid.
Y que te lo nieguen because this motherfucker up here is making the call so that everybody else gets rich. And yet, just because your loved one is not in that percentage or whatever, like, yeah, deny, deflect, fucking delay. Like, yeah, like, let them die and that way we don't have to fucking cover these charges. Someone at the end is like, you know what? Fuck you. And I understand that. I mean, I understand it. I don't condone it, but I understand it. We're like, you know what? Hijo de tu puta madre. ¿Sabes qué? Toma. Aquí está la tuya.
It's because that's the pedo, pues. So that's what I'm saying. If that turns out to be the case, que el killer, if it's not like a contract thing for something else like this guy's saying, if it's a victim way, I understand the victim way, porque lo mató. It doesn't change the fact that I still don't want people gunned down in the middle of the street way.
Yeah.
Because they're doing their job, even if we think it's immoral the way they're doing it. ¿Me entiendes? That's not the way fucking society should work.
I mean, the other thing that you're showing society is like we hear it in like our circle and the bracket that we're in. It's like people really aspire to be CEOs at some point in their lives. Like it's really a dream that a lot of people have. We've had these conversations before where I'm like, why would somebody want to be a CEO of a fucking company?
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people that their goal in life is to fucking get out of their financial situation and eventually become a CEO of a company. And what you're telling society is that CEOs, once you get to that position, a lot of people are going to hate you because you got there and you're fucking rich and like you must have gotten there by doing illegal shit, which maybe a lot of the cases it is, way. But you're telling society that, no, stay poor, dude. Why would you want to be rich? You'll be one of those assholes and everybody's going to hate you. Because who wants people to hate them, way? I mean, I don't think that a lot of people want... I don't think you start a business, way. If we started a business and we made a shit ton of money... and we became CEOs and we're fucking billionaires, people are gonna fucking hate us. Why? Just because we're billionaires. Not and we're not striving to be CEOs of a business so people can hate us, but that comes with having wealth and having accumulated a lot of resources. Is people are gonna fucking hate you. Has nothing to do with who you are. It's just that you're fucking rich and I'm not, and so fuck you.
Yeah, and I think part of it is, I mean, like, especially this guy, you're right. You're a CEO of an insurance company, right? You got to be like, I guess one of the qualifications is that you got to be heartless. It's not, your responsibility is not to the clients or the people paying for this service or anything. Your responsibility is to the shareholders, right? So knowing that, getting into, like, you could be a CEO, Esteban, and everything. You just got to know what fucking sector you're going into, like, where, like, your responsibility is to the shareholders and fuck the people that are providing this, that's making all, keeping this function going.
Well, you're CEO of a public traded company. That's when the rules change. Is you're legally bounded to be able to, like, consider your shareholders. I mean, that's against the law to not do that way, but that's for a publicly traded company. But if you're a CEO of a fucking, I don't know, mic stand fucking company that's not public, then yeah, you can get away with having morals and ethics that, it's for the people. But I feel like I'm more Fernando way. It's like, I don't want to live in that fucking society where if I work hard to be fucking rich and successful, like, somebody can just fucking gun me down, why? Because I work hard to where I'm at. It's deeper than that way.
Yeah, it is. It's not just, fucking being rich. It's just, you're at this point now, you're like, you're looking out more for, como te digo, the shareholders instead of the people that need that help.
I mean, that's the law way. That's where it starts with. But it doesn't even matter way about you being successful. To me, it doesn't matter if you're successful. Te matan for being successful. I'm just saying, in general way, I don't want anybody gunned down in the fucking street.
For sure, for sure.
Just as a moral stance way, yeah, that's a son of. I mean, like, just I used to believe in the death penalty, and I changed. I mean, on that way, I don't see the point way. So like. I don't fucking want that son of a bitch tampoco out y eso, pero just fucking let them rot way. Fucking let them sit there with the thoughts instead. I don't know way.
I mean, would you feel that same way if somebody did something to one of your loved ones?
Probably not, pero I mean, at the end of the day, I think a lo largo, kind of like we're talking about fucking even like the relationship thing, I would hope I would eventually come to the same conclusion way.
Yeah.
It might be too late by then or something. Maybe I do something stupid, también gun someone in the street type of shit. But I mean, like I said,
fuck your bitch.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
It still goes back to like I'm saying, way like that's what I believe, way, and two things can be true, pues. Like the victim, if it turns out it's a victim que lo mató, his reasons are valid, but the person getting down in the street is still wrong, way.
Yeah.
Then both things those both can be true in the world, way.
Yeah, for sure, way. I mean, the death penalty one's it's an interesting one, way, because I mean, behind every person on death row, there's a family that's a victim of that dude or that woman's fucking crime, and so it is a hard one, way. It's definitely not as easy as saying, and I'm not saying that you're doing this, but it's definitely not as easy as saying I don't agree with it or I do, because you know, it's just behind every fucking person in the row, there's a family that's missing their loved ones.
Yeah. I mean, está cabrón, güey. I mean, like I said, güey, like if something happened to me, pues, or something happened to my kid or something, güey, I get it, güey. Fucking, I might fucking want that vato dead, güey. It's como, what was that fucking,
John
was it the boxer or the MMA guy que mató the guy that molested his niece or something?
Oh, ¿cómo se llama?
Tito?
The Kane?
Yeah, like that's también you go, well, yeah,
What's his name? Fucking.
I don't remember, güey, but I think it was Kane, no? Velasquez?
Yeah,
algo así?
Cain Velasquez, yeah.
Yeah, you go,
No
what?
sé si lo mató, güey. He just shot at the car. I don't even know if he really killed him.
But that's what I'm saying. You hear
Yeah.
that thing and you're like, oh, pues sí, güey. Like you almost feel like you would have done the same thing.
Yeah, güey.
But if everybody did that chingadera, güey,
Yeah.
the fucking society crumbles, güey.
We're going back to the 1800s.
I'm saying, so both those things can be true, güey.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Assaulted
agree
my
that what he
paw.
did was fucking valid, pero tampoco we can't have everybody taking justice into their hands, you know?
No.
So those things can fucking exist. Just like I'm saying, I can believe and not believe in the death penalty, pero si algo le pasa to someone in my family member, I might want that motherfucker
We
dead.
got a Charles Bronson on the loose,
¿Me
bro.
entiendes? You're when something like that happens, pues all reason goes out the window, güey.
Yeah,
Death
no, for
wish.
sure, güey. For sure.
So I get it, güey. It's just fucking... También our fucking justice system is fucking always all kinds of fucked, way. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of plea deals. I don't agree with all that shit.
no, and it's flawed, way. It's fucking people, pues, you know.
Yeah.
It's people. It's fucking people playing with rules loose and wild, way. Ya ves.
So,
Because-
No, it's crazy, way. It's definitely, and then it's not surprising that people feel like that with somebody that's a CEO gets gunned down. Way. I mean, that's the society that we're in. Way.
Yeah.
I just honestly think that if it was a black woman CEO, this would be a different fucking conversation. Because color is important to people, and as much as we don't want to judge somebody by their color always is a talking point in any society, any culture, where it's always color. That we always come down to that way.
That's where we're at, way.
I mean, I hope it is not the point where it's like it starts becoming like copycats and shit.
Well, that's exactly, way. Fucking that's the society you want, way. How many people get gunned down in the street, way, before you go, wait a minute, way. Shit's out of hand.
Yeah, it's a rough one, bro.
Then we end up back in the 90s, bro. I can't go pick up the compa, way, because the fucking están balaseando.
That's ops territory, eh?
So, yeah, no, I'm just saying, way. I don't get it, way. Fucking.
Yeah. No, so that's what I was hearing in the morning. That one, how fucking New Yorkers are like fucking interviewing, like, yeah, man, I'm too busy to be. He's like, I'm usually standing in line for something, looking at my phone. You think I'm gonna be busy looking around, see if I see this guy's long gone? You know, they're thinking that he fled New York already and shit. But I said, yeah, fucking shot him. Se sube su little bicicleta, fucking rolls down to fucking Central Park, fucking por ahí se esconde, whatever. Ya cuando lo ven que sale, it's like. He doesn't have the backpack or the jacket anymore.
Well, they found the backpack fucking yesterday, I think.
Yeah. ¿Qué tenía?
I don't know. I didn't.
No?
I tell you, I just saw like the little things and then like the little cliff notes that it gives you. Mm-hmm. That's as far as I dug.
I
Way,
think they also found the cell phone that he was on or whatever.
I just don't like the fucking, like I'm saying, all the fucking reaction. Like everybody's like, oh yeah, fuck that fool, way.
Yeah, I don't like it either way. But you know what? Now that I think about it, if you're saying that there was something in the bullets, maybe it wasn't a contract they hit him. Maybe it was more personal, eh? Because why would he? Or maybe he did that to distract.
throw it off, yeah.
To throw it off.
I mean, there's so much, but
Yeah. But definitely was a professional fucking assassin, man.
Well, I don't know. Did you guys see the clip? Because como que le dispara and then he fucking... No, they don't. You don't see the actual him hitting him, but you see him shooting. Fucking go like, I think it jams and he fucking cocks it again. And then he fucking jams.
That has nothing to do with him being professional. I mean, he did the job. I mean, the weapon, the tool is going to fail. I mean, that's just...
And it had a silencer too, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy was like, yeah, estaba preparado, ya sabía qué horas iba a salir and timed it just perfectly as he's walking out of the fucking hotel.
I think it might... It's starting to sound fucking, yeah, como este way más vengeance related, way. Pero well, I guess we'll find out, way.
Or not.
Maybe we won't.
Or not, way.
Maybe we won't. You know?
Because you would think with so much technology, fucking, they would catch more people, way. But there's a lot of people that get away with a lot of shit, way.
Yeah.
They're reviewing fucking the closed circuit TVs and all the cameras that they have. Like, they're going even like 10 days back or further. A ver si lo cachan, you know, try to get them at certain spots. They're like fucking, they're looking into DNA now because apparently they found a water bottle that he was drinking out of. Mm-hmm. Even though he might not have his DNA registered because he's not a criminal, never been prosecuted or anything, they're hoping they can fucking tie it into como el fucking, the what was it, the highway killer or the interstate?
No, cabrón, the one with the kid?
The 23andMe that got caught fucking because his nephew fucking...
Oh, el pinche the cereal one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking one of those. I know what you're talking about. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Yeah, I know which one.
Is that why you never did the 23andMe where you don't want them to have your fucking DNA?
Yeah, I don't want
That's
them to
why I
have my
didn't
DNA.
do it. Fuck, bro. I got some shady shit in my...
Yeah, fucking... Maybe I got a fucking... I don't know, primo out there is doing shady shit and they come and get me and we almost match. Nah, ni madres.
No, that's not how it works. You just said
I don't care.
The primo leads them to your primo.
I'm not going to... Oh, you know what? Maybe fuck that guy then. I don't know. But
That's not how society works.
So they're trying to catch him. They're like really trying to... It's only been our time before the FBI gets involved because I think LAPD, New York PD is trying to like fucking handle this.
I mean, that's when shit gets sloppy, way, because we've heard numerous times of them wanting to close a case, so they pin it on some innocent person just to fucking get it out of their fucking radar, because I'm sure everybody's paying attention to the investigation right now worldwide, and that's when it gets a little sketchy, way, because you'll pin it on some fucking dude that, yeah, it was him.
On that guapo from Starbucks?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Just because he's a looker. Like, hey, where were you fucking on the fucking Wednesday the 4th? I was tirando palo at fucking 5 in the morning. Yeah, right, puto. Tirando balazos is what you were doing.
You're guilty until proven innocent now. It's not the other way around.
Yeah, nomás porque eres guapetón and shit.
The fucking system is fucking culés, güey.
That's crazy, bro.
So, yeah.
But they're also like fucking in New York where a lot of people are dressing up like the fucking gunmen. They're walking around with the fucking hoodies and the máscaras. And,
the V for Vendetta style?
Yeah.
I saw a fucking post on X where they were like, hey, but what's up with that drip, though? And they put they put fucking how expensive the backpack was, the shoes, the hoodie. They had a little fucking assassin starter pack.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, fuck, bro. Like,
Holy
what's up with that drip, though?
See, those are funny, güey.
Yeah, you know, fucking, yeah, but I'm like, holy shit, this is getting...
That's pretty ballsy to dress up like that in the public in New York, right?
Yeah, like fucking you get... Hey, what, fucking, you're trying to catch a case so that you can fucking sue later on.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know? Like, hey, hey, this is fucking online, bro. Amazon here.
You're profiling me. Hey, I'm going to sue you guys.
Fuck yeah. You know, like, why are you wearing that mask? Fucking COVID, puto. You know?
The COVID is fucking resurgence, eh?
Yeah, but so then after I finished listening to that one, they led to the story where there's not, so something's happening that there's not that many doctors anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that like you're losing a lot of the family doctors, pediatricians, fucking doctors that facilitate like geriatric or like the elderly.
They're all starting podcasts where it's more fucking...
No, what's happening is that a lot of the new medical students are not getting into those fields. They're going more to like, fucking, or they make more money because the average student that graduates from medical or from like a medical career is like 200,000 plus in debt, right? Mm-hmm. So they get into the fields where they could be able to
cheap too. Eh?
Yeah, well, I think it's like when I hear the fucking AAA gas fucking average, it's like, oh yeah, it's at $2.89 or $3. Like, where the fuck is that?
I think it's more than that.
But it's an average, So they're saying that that's like the average where the students come out. So years ago, a lot of
like for a teacher right there. When
years ago, there was I guess a couple of philanthropists and organizations and everything that like started seeing this, and they're like, okay, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna fucking certain schools are gonna offer free tuition. You don't have to pay for this, just as long as you get into the field and you start doing this. So ya pasaron 10 años, and they're seeing that didn't pan out. Mm-hmm. That a lot of them, got all of this, and a lot of students went in, but not that many graduated. And those that graduated went to a specific field, which is not family, pediatrics, with the geriatrics, también people, and a lot of these doctors. What's happening is that they're either dying or retiring. So a lot of rural communities or like fucking offset communities don't have doctors anymore.
Mm. Yeah. But I mean, all that is wrapped up in that same guy that they killed with the insurance way. They don't pay those smaller doctors the same that they'll pay a Kaiser or something. Well, not a Kaiser. Kaiser has their own shit, no? Pero the bigger fucking like chain thing. Like those guys get a better deal.
Yeah.
So no te pagan igual if you're the little town doctor, way.
And I think also is the system's corrupted. The way you were saying about the health with this guy getting assassinated is I feel like a lot of fucking a lot of new doctors coming up that actually want to have change because the system sucks. Where I mean, you're basically having somebody suck on a titty for the rest of their life to be dependent on certain medications, and there's a lot of younger people, a lot of younger students that are trying to actually help somebody, but they realize, wait, I'm gonna go into a system that's flawed. I'm not gonna be able to help them because I have to follow certain fucking rules and certain things that the medical establishment wants me to follow. So I feel like they feel like, well, I'm not going to create change because they're not going to let me create change. I have to play with the system that all they want to do is have you sucking on that titty forever. They're not really offering you anything to really have a healthy life. They just want you to be in the system. And I feel like a lot of the doctors or potential doctors are like, what's the point? Where it's not like I'm going to be able to make a change. So why would I want to do that? But it's alarming way. It's alarming that there's lack of doctors, the same way they were saying the lack of plumbers, lack of tradesmen. I mean, all that stuff right now, we can probably, get by, but eventually that's alarming way that there's lack of doctors and lack of fucking, I mean, imagine way.
Yeah. So they were talking about también that so they realized that paying for someone's tuition didn't work out. That fucking valió madre. So they're they're going to try to come up with other ways to get students or more medical students to be out there. But one of the propositions was you know what? We'll take care of your tuition, for the beginning. But when you get out, in order for this, when you graduate and anything, in order for this to go valid, is that you have to do either 1 year or 2 year fucking term in one of these rural communities.
That's usually how those programs work, Wayne.
Yeah, but now I guess they weren't doing that.
They fucked up.
Yeah, they fucked up. So they're like, you do that, and you just pay 10% of what you owed.
Yeah, it's kind of like how the teachers in these underprivileged communities, if they go teach there for a certain amount of time, they get their student loan debt or
forgiven.
Yeah. And isn't that and I know there's two different fields, and I know it's apples and oranges and everything, but isn't that how the sheriff department does it too? Like when you come in, you got to do a year or two in the prison system, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not the same way.
No. I'm sorry, and apples and oranges, but you start off here, and then from here you start working your way out. But there's always somebody controlling this area.
No, but I'm saying what you're talking about, those loans, where the sheriffs, you don't have a loan.
No. But I'm saying as for your career, in ese sentido, you start off in the bottom.
Start in the shitty.
Yeah, start in the shitty, and then and every year that's how it is.
But it doesn't mean that because you're working in a little town, it's the shit job way.
No,
the pedo, I'm saying, is what you're saying. or Esteban saying that you have to work within a system that doesn't really work way, that's broken, that's corrupt way. They get like same thing. Like I'm saying, it's not like that they don't pay you. It's like the. I mean, like I was saying, the insurance has better rates for like a giant fucking company that has fucking a chingo of hospitals and chingo of clinics. They negotiate more favorable rates with them because they work on volume too than the little town fucking doctor with a little clinica pues. So
Clínica San Miguel.
So on top of you not getting paid like a regular wage, the insurance is not paying you for your services as they're paying the guy at the corporate hospital way. And then so it fucking sucks way.
It's a monopoly for sure, también, way. Because like if all three of us had the resources and we wanted to open up a hospital, other hospitals in the region have to vote for us to be able to operate in that region.
Yeah.
So it's a monopoly. Like they'll be like, no, we don't want them. Like it's us right here. I mean, how is that business way? Like that's crazy that it's like opening up a fucking Northgate and then you have to get all the supermarkets to agree that you can open up a Northgate at that area. It's
No, y también if you want to be affordable, pues you can't because you have to. They go no,
you're undercutting them.
No, well, because también they'll be like, no, well, if you're gonna offer that, then we're not gonna pay for that way. You got to figure out another way to pay for that because we're not gonna pay you for that. The insurance is not gonna. You got to play ball way, like this guy's saying way.
I mean, I think the going in rural areas, that's done because you want to fill in those positions in these areas that they lack doctors. But I feel like the sheriffs are going to the prison not because they lack staff, it's because it's part of the training. They want you to get desensitized from society in the worst part. Start off with prison. You start getting stigmas of these people. You start narrating your perspective on that
exactly
black dude's fucking that community shit. The Latinos are shit. That way, when you fucking go into the streets, then you already have those experiences that are like, well, fuck these people. They're fucking animals.
All right, that's why I said it's apples and oranges. It's different, but like a starter program, like once you graduate, everybody's got to go through this, or the majority, or whatever it is. You got to start off in the smaller communities, rural areas, or like the non-privileged areas. And then, once you do your term and you pay 10% back of your loan or whatever, then after that is fulfilled, then you could go anywhere. You could leave from there.
That's all I'm saying. I don't. You view those jobs as the shit jobs, but there's people que would take those jobs way because they, como said Esteban, they want to do good, and they'll put up with fucking that for a few years. También, pero it just doesn't work out because the system doesn't let you way.
And it's the quality of doctors way. I mean, if you offer programs like that where they go into rural areas. A lot of the times that's what happens with the teachers as well, is that they're just there to fucking do their time. It's not really that they're being productive or they're actually helping as much as they could. They're just there because this is what I need to do to clear my loans. I'm not really going to put much effort into it, just whatever I can, as long as...
You think so?
I think so.
I always think that whenever
you definitely get those people with.
Well, I'm sure, but I mean, I think you have a better option when they just come out because I'm not going to say they're naive, but they're still dreamers and they still have a hope and they do it. I think it's after years of doing this, only after 2 years or 3 that they get jaded are like, all right, fuck it, whatever, But I think when they start off with like, enthusiastic. Not all of them, a good majority of them. It's like anything, You get out and you're like, yeah, I'm going to make a difference. Or like, I'm going to be this type of, educator. I'm going to be this type of fucking medical facilitator. Or I'm going to be this type of fucking, fucking urban planner. Or I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for society and everything. And then once they get in, after a year or 2, they start realizing like, oh yeah, this fucking system is fucked,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You keep saying that, like comparing it to the sheriff, where they start trying to that ship position, and that's what I'm saying. There's people that want like the teacher way that wants to go help that fucking the pobre school,
Yeah.
And like you're saying, they go in enthusiastic and then realize it's not just about the helping the kids because the system is fucked with. They don't have money for anything. No te están pagando bien. Now you fucking you can't get fucking supplies. You have to fucking go online and request donations. So yeah, all that shit builds up way, and that's not on you. That's the system way.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not that the job is just shit. You wanted that job.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with the doctor. Just because he's at the little, maybe he wanted to be a rural doctor way, but once you get there, all the shit starts piling up on how the system doesn't work way.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's a lot of factors that you have to consider as far as like how much effort he or she is going to put into being a doctor in a rural area. The other thing that you have to also consider is, okay, if you're in a rural area, you're coming from sunny California. I like to go surfing. I'm a doctor. I like to fucking play guitar. I love the weather. Now I'm in fucking Monroe, Louisiana because I have to fucking play my part. You have to factor in the outside of work element as well. So you're not going to be happy. You're away from your fucking family. You hate the fucking weather. People are fucking racist. I'm fucking brown. I'm black or whatever. I mean, all that shit also adds to
for sure.
the 9 to 5 where it's not just, going into a lower income community. Like you have to also factor in the day to day that you have to deal with, like fucking cold weather. You're used to California.
Yeah. Just showed up with shorts.
I'm sure that before you get into that program,
I know.
I'm sure
some jean shorts.
Before you get into the program, they'll let you know, like, hey, this is what this is gonna happen, right? You're gonna do this, and everybody's gonna go to these areas or whatever. This is a 2-year commitment. If this is what you really want, then go for it. Your tuition will be covered while you're only in school. Once you get out and you start practicing, then you only pay 10%, but you'll have to do 2 years también. And are you in? Simon. All right. If not, then think about it,
But I mean, people will say anything to get a fucking job where.
And that's if that's it, agárrate.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna say whatever you can just to fucking get
fake
shit.
until you make it type of deal.
And then you're not putting in the effort because you don't fucking give a shit.
I'm sure then that's when you get the malpractice or you lose your license for pendejadas. They're like,
it's fucking, you have to kill somebody literally fucking on purpose. Like there's a lot of malpractice in hospitals that doctors are protected by the law where, I mean, a lot of people, there's a lot of fucking deaths that happen in the hospitals a year from fucking errors that it's okay because you're a doctor, you're not fucking liable. Hospitals aren't liable. I mean, I don't know. It's a whole fucking system. Man.
Plus, if it's a rural town or whatever, le va a pasar lo mismo que este pinche CEO anyways.
I just hope that
What?
Holy shit! This guy's
Why?
Well, because some people are gonna fucking be like, "Hey, this doctor killed my loved one,"
That's
where it's gonna lead to that and shit.
I don't know.
This guy's calling for CEOs to be killed in Louisiana, bro.
No, not CEOs, but how many times?
Doctors.
How many times have you heard también that there's been like fucking doctors that have been killed también, because a loved one or whatever fucking died on their watch.
It's rare.
Bro, but it's happened though.
But it's rare. I mean, it's
killing CEOs in the street. I mean, it's rare.
They kill. That's what I'm saying. They kill fucking a lot of people. Like they kill cops like that way.
Yeah.
For fucking initiations way. No mames.
The thing that I hope doesn't happen is, speaking of cops, is what's happening with the cops is that now since they can't recruit people, they'll take anybody. Like imagine if we lack doctors. Hey, you're a phlebotomist. Yeah, come.
Cáele.
We'll take anybody.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
I know you do tattoos. You know enough.
I'm just saying.
You're good with needles, right? Cáele,
We're gonna get back to the days where barbershops can fucking do surgeries.
Fuck it, bro, I'm down.
And I saw you put an Instagram post of fucking sewing up a turkey for Cáele, way. You could go so good, eh?
Oh shit, güey. Pero también, what is AI gonna do to that industry también, güey? How is that gonna impact doctors as far as like relying? Because I mean, to be honest, they rely on technology now to do their job.
Chingo, yeah.
I mean, how many times have you seen fucking? I mean, I've seen videos of doctors fucking getting caught on YouTube fucking how to stitch properly. I mean, it's shit that you think you should know, but
It's any highlight way.
it is way for sure. And then that's fair to say way. Like if they're trying to brush up on, they haven't done stitches in fucking 2 years. Yeah, for sure. That's a good point. Way there's nothing wrong with them fucking.
It's because we view them differently, no? Like
they should know everything.
Yeah, they're fucking doctor, bro. But no, it's like any Hollywood. Yeah. I haven't changed that in a while. I haven't worked on a Toyota in a while.
Yeah,
hold on, let me fucking look this shit up.
It's true way, yeah.
So it's the same shit way.
It's fair way.
Yeah.
But AI, I think, is going to change a lot of the way that doctors work and the way they diagnose shit way. I mean, it's definitely, maybe it would fucking fill in that gap of lack of doctors because doctors now have more resources to be able to perform properly way. But I mean, that's alarming way. I mean, we don't see it right now, but that's definitely lack of doctors way.
Well, I mean, like you said, we have a lot of lack of doctors, of nurses,
Trades,
teachers, trades. dude,
Farmers.
shit's gonna get fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, that's the other one. Farmers, dude.
Farmers también. It's another corporate mamada where they don't want to pay them.
My whole thing is, what are they doing? What are people that are supposedly plumbers? What is it that they're doing? What are doctors that supposedly should be doctors? Like, what are they doing? I mean, that's very interesting. Right? What sectors are they going in?
Oh, like where fucking they're ending up?
Yeah, like if they're not becoming doctors, like where are they going? If they're not becoming plumbers,
influencers, they're going into fucking
TikTok.
Is that what your thing said, or is that what you're assuming?
They're also going into like fucking programming. A lot of them want to go into these
like software engineers things.
Like AI,
a lot of them
shit.
want to go into that. Like, I mean, the fucking, como se dice, the golden ticket is getting hired by either like Google, Alphabet, Tesla, fucking SpaceX, and all
Apple
this.
and all that shit.
And Apple. That's where the golden ticket is at. You have it made. You're
tech. Everybody's going into tech.
That's where.
Has anybody told them that they've been laying people off like crazy?
They got to shoot their shot, bro.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that like, they're like, I'm not saying that they're not willing to put in the time because they have to put in the time, for education or whatever, like fucking going to school, getting this degree, getting certified for that and all this and everything. But it's not what it used to be. Like before, like you wanted to like get a trade, you had to put certain hours of this. You had to take certain courses for that. You had to fucking be an apprentice, or a helper or lo que sea, and then work from the bottom on up. Right?
How much of it is also that, the younger generations are like, because, let's be honest, a lot of people become doctors, lawyers to please their fucking parents.
Yeah.
And then they end up in jobs that they fucking hate. They're in debt. They don't like what they're doing just because they want their parents off their ass. How much of that is that as well as the new generation is like, I'm not doing shit to please my fucking parents. I'm going to do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. It could be it. I mean, maybe a small percentage, but
I'm sure there's
that was the other one. Remember the IRS was like fucking, they couldn't find, not accountants. What do they call them?
Like the auditors?
Auditors, yeah, that are into that field, because it's a lot of math, a lot of fucking and everything. So a lot of people they were like actually opening it up to try to entice more applicants.
Es que está cabrón, güey. Telling you, we're gonna be lacking a lot of shit, güey.
Yeah, everybody wants to fucking.
Todos la quieren papita, güey.
Todos quieren ser TikTok fucking influencers or fucking programmers. No quieren, like, I think part of it is le sacan the hard work. Because a lot of this is hard work. Tradesmen is hard work. Farming is hard work.
I don't think fucking influencing is hard work, bro.
Yeah, but they're
You think it's que le sacan hard work?
I don't think that's what it is.
I feel like it's the juice is not worth the squeeze.
Yeah, ándale. I'm with Esteban.
I'm not sure if that's lack of hard work. I just feel like it's like, well, it's not worth it. Life is short. Like, why am I gonna fucking work towards this career when I'm not gonna be appreciated? I can't have change.
I'm gonna be in debt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in debt. Like fucking.
It's dirty work. It's hard work and fucking te desvelas.
I'm with Esteban.
Oh, you gotta wake up early and it's just it's a lot of shit. I mean, who was I hearing? Someone was talking about how they were trying to like their kid doesn't want to do shit, right? They just want to fucking play video games or they want to go fucking play basketball.
Somebody that you know?
Yeah, so I overheard the conversation.
This is we're getting back to fat burgers.
No.
This is some Joe Rogan shit.
I was not involved in the conversation, but I'm right there listening to it, right?
Holy shit, I thought you had like firsthand experience.
No.
That's what it made it sound like, wait.
So
some Joe Rogan shit.
They're talking about it, right? And they're like, so it's getting to the point where the kid's already like 19 years old, not going to school, and just wants to fucking playing video games.
He's 19. Leave him the fuck alone with
Well, he's not working, is the thing.
Seriously.
He's not working, and he's just
19,
living at home.
I got it. Parents, stop enabling your fucking kids.
Right?
There's a reason why they're still fucking not doing shit because parents are always there to fucking cover their ass.
Yeah, y le dan dinero que, mom or dad, fucking, can I get like fucking $20 or whatever? I don't think you could do anything with $20 now, but. So he tried to fucking bring him to work with him as a plumber, and fucking kids always on the fucking phone.
we knew
kids on the fucking phone, and fucking you tell them como que no ponen, there's no interest in it.
Yeah, because it's not what he wants to do. Like you're forcing him to be a fucking plumber because that's what you want to do, and that's what's paying you the bills. But you can't force a career on somebody like that tampoco. Way. I mean, to be fair, way. I mean, this isn't what this kid wants to do. Way. I think
you want to be excited about something.
You want to be excited about something that you're excited about, and like, look what it gave me. But this kid just needs to find what they're into, and I can guarantee you that
it's not plumbing.
Plumbing is not it.
I mean, it's just they haven't found what they really want to do. Way. I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah,
they're not motivated.
I'm with the step on way. I don't think it's about the hard work way. You just fucking. He's 19 too. Way. He's not gonna know what he wants.
Oh, no,
That's a tough year. Way 19.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck. I mean, and then at what point is it? Because look, honestly, when did we realize what is it that we want? I mean, some of us are not even there yet.
No, it takes time.
It takes time, but in the meanwhile, you're just waiting and just fucking twiddling your thumbs. All right, let me see what fucking happens. What I want. You know, estás haciendo nada. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like.
But he's 19.
Yeah, I think the parents need to stop fucking blaming the kid and really look at themselves. What did I do wrong?
No
Because
fucking
I raised the kid that's unmotivated, that fucking lacks.
Like,
What did I do wrong? Well, what you did wrong is they were always on their fucking iPads, fucking since birth, and now you're bitching that they're on their cell phone all the time. You did this.
yeah.
The parents need to look at themselves. Man, it's not just about like Fernando says.
We're going back on that hill.
But it's good. Fernando's right way. He's 19. Way. What do you expect? Fucking 19-year-old to have the drive like that? That's rare, bro.
Fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, está cabrón, güey.
They're putting a lot of pressure on kids, bro.
We're lacking.
It's like,
we're lacking holidays apparently.
Like, if they're not going to school or they're not trying to get a career or anything, all right, fucking, you gotta be doing something, dude. You can't just be fucking, just lounging around playing video games or hanging out with the homies and whatever.
Let me give you let me ask you a question, Ramon.
Right.
If you had a 19-year-old that was unmotivated, how would you handle that situation? Way?
Shit, I don't know. I'm not a parent that.
But just think about it. Like, how would you handle it?
I think that early on or something, it would have been like in the sense like, that kid would have to have chores, and it would even though I hated it growing up, or like for example summer vacations or whatever.
Yeah.
If we were in Mexico or we were anything, like we had chores to do. Yeah, you get the morning, you watch your cartoons or whatever, but like, hey, ya son las 10, cabrón. Hey, ¿sabes qué? Hay que barrer el patio, o vamos a pintar la casa, o vamos a hacer esto, vamos a hacer el otro. You get them to start working. You just don't let them fucking lounge around all fucking day.
So get them off the iPad is what you're saying.
Get them off the...
So
for me, it's get them off the Nintendo or get them off the TV. Get them to do something. And then eventually when they start like...
the Nintendo.
Yeah, for us it was Nintendo.
Cheap boomers.
Hey, get that Game Boy out of your hand, bro.
Hey, bro, he's playing a PlayStation 5.
Boomer for sure. Hey, get them off the Atari. Take the Game Boy away.
Apaga ese Nintendo.
Fucking quítales el pinche calico. I'm telling you what it was for me.
Le quita la
What
Atari.
it was for me,
I'll take
maybe
his pager
Esteban
away
might have
from
been
him.
Sega, maybe you too,
I'll take the pager away from him instead of Ramon. That's what I would do.
And then whatchamacallit, but no, I would definitely have them, give them chores or get them shit to do, so that they can start getting used to it. Now, when they get to like out of high school, right? What are your plans? I don't want to go to school. Okay, what are you gonna do then? Are you gonna work, or what's the other one? Fucking go join the service.
Ay, güey.
Yeah, the service was definitely a option for a lot of parents in our generation.
Yeah.
It's like you go to the military, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, pero that's not
aquí hicimos nuestra parte.
That's
like,
what you want for your kid.
we sent you to school. You had clothes, you had food, you had a roof over your head and everything. I mean, at some point, if we can't do anything else for you, también no te vamos a dejar like fucking just be like useless. You have to do something.
Maybe there's a need for something that's not the military, but it's like the military way. Because like Fernando said, that's what you want your kids to do. You don't want to send them to
Fire
fucking
camp?
You don't want to send them to a war that's fucking bullshit way, and then your kid's fucking traumatized for the rest of his life just because that was the option. So, but I feel like
that's the thing. It's like not everybody that goes to the military goes to actually do the fighting. You got people in the fucking becoming mechanics, which they're not safe from attacks or anything, but there's careers in there. You could be into computers, you could be into mechanics, you could be into engineering, you could be in the medical field.
Yeah,
You
no,
could
for
do,
sure.
you could do
all those that you just mentioned you can come back traumado.
Yes, but it's.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna win. It's like it's not just gonna go fight a war.
Okay, but what you're suggesting is maybe the right answer is we need some kind of trade kind of in between that's not military. You're not fighting a war, but you're actually fucking. You get sent like Job Corps or whatever.
There we go.
I feel like that'll be.
What's that one that they have?
Space camp.
Who's gonna go to Job Corps? Who's gonna join the what is it? The Peace Corps? No.
The Peace Corps. There we go.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Well, like, hey, fucking, you got to do something.
You're gonna travel. You're gonna do all this
you're
shit.
gonna
Or
fucking.
at least travel. Yeah, we travel fucking.
But who's paying for it?
That we have to figure it out.
What
man.
are you fucking working, bro?
I mean,
You're changing llantas in Tijuana.
I know. There we go.
if he was
Agarra tu pinche bici, agárrate, go cross country or something. But hey,
if
you
he's
have to do
19,
something.
if I have the lana and he said, well, I want to travel this year,
Yeah,
yo te pago el pinche viaje if I have the lana, way.
for sure.
Because that's an experience, way, that's going to teach you a lot of shit, way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Eh,
All right.
And it puede ser que regreses
But
motivated with something. ¿Me
all right,
entiendes?
Fernie. So
I saw this, it inspired me to do this.
Yeah.
all right, Fernie. But
¿Entiendes?
let's just say
That's a good point,
hypothetical.
man.
I'm not gonna use your children, but hypothetical.
I just told you I would.
All
yes.
right.
Use my children.
All
'cause
right,
I don't have
your
them.
children, Esteban. Fucking, you ves que your son or your daughter, like, they just barely passed fucking high school by the grace of God.
Unas pinches nalgadas.
No,
güey.
no.
Get their shit.
They just
Tráeme el cito
graduated.
piteado, right?
They just graduated. You don't see them fucking like, doing an effort or helping the house. They're just, I'm not going to say they're like a social pariah, but they're not, no están aportando nada.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're like selfish or whatever it is. And now are you gonna offer them a trip to go travel the world and go see this? And like, is that a reward or?
But it's like your point earlier is that it has to start before that, bro.
Yeah.
Like you have to teach them these things before that, because you can't just at 19 be like, this guy's unmotivated. Sabes que, here's 10 grand, travel the world. They're gonna be like,
Yeah, you just said he graduated apenas by the grace of
Yeah.
God. Why?
"Sí, güey."
Why?
Yeah, why?
No, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Then why are you worried now?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That scenario.
You already
now,
fucked
if
up.
you see that your child, like, they did decent grades, they graduated, they were active, whatever, but they're still undecided. Like, you know what? ¿Sabes qué? Aquí están $10,000. Aquí está tu boleto.
No, tampoco.
Boom.
No.
Vas a ir a viajar.
That's the
you
same.
know?
That's the same as plumbing. That's the same as taking them to go plumbing. I'm saying, if they told me that, they said, "¿Sabes qué, Dad? Can I go do this?"
Okay.
Then I would, if I had the money, que me sobra, pues, I would say 100% way. It with the hope, like I'm saying, que they discover something, pues. They see something in the world, wherever they want to go, they see something that inspires them. Si regresan and still in the funk, I'm not offering them a second trip. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna buy them a Bugatti. Toma.
But I mean, at least like you're saying, they're not just sitting at home on the iPad on the apagas en Nintendo, como dice Ramon.
On the pinche laptop right now.
Dejas el
YouTube.
pinche beeper, yeah.
But even if they were doing that way, as long as it doesn't, if it's a year, I guess I don't know. Way it gets weird.
I
way.
mean, but yeah, you have to put a timeline, right?
Well, I mean, it matters. Like you said, did they barely get by high school? Way if they got barely, I'm worried. Way
Yeah.
I fucked up somewhere.
Okay.
If they did well and they still can't figure out.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they're 19 and they can't figure out, fuck, well, I wanted to be an engineer, pero kind of se me pasó eso, ya no me interesa.
Pero sabes que, güey, I barely fucking graduated. And the thing I think that was different with me is that I didn't have a cushion, way. My parents didn't have money. They didn't have fucking, they weren't fucking babying me that if I don't fucking work, I got it. You don't have to work. I think that's what helped me is that I had no choice but to fucking figure something out.
Yeah, right?
Like there was no cushion. There was no fucking allowance. Allowance, no mames.
Aquí se paga la renta el primero de mes.
See, I mean, si yo quería un carro, güey, if I needed some music gear, I didn't have my parent fucking writing me a $500 check to buy my shit. I was like, you have to fucking work. And that's what motivated me to like start working at an early age, because I wanted to buy myself things. Where a lot of parents right now, they coddle their kids.
Yes.
And they give them a cushion that never ends. And how you expect them to fucking figure their shit out when they can always rely on you paying for their cell phone, paying for their fucking insurance? Like, I didn't have that way. I had to pay for that shit myself. I barely
or meet
graduated.
them halfway. You know what? ¿Cuánto cuesta tu guitarra? 500. I could help you out with 250. You get the other 250 and ahí está.
You got to earn it, right?
Yeah, you got to earn it. You just can't get it, right?
Yeah, because I barely graduated, right? I was one of those kids.
Pero no era porque I don't think porque eras burro or porque eras pinche
Well, mira,
desmadroso.
in my elementary years, I was in the advanced classes. I was in those classes where all the smart kids go. And then when I was turning into junior high, that's when my parents started having problems. There was a lot of home problems that I couldn't concentrate. That's when my grades started taking shit. And it was because of what was happening at home where it's not, I'm not trying to blame them.
No. But
in reality, that's what it is. And I think a lot of kids that are unmotivated at school, maybe it's because they're going through some shit at home where that it's unstable. They can't focus. That's what happened to me. I'm not saying that happens to every kid, but that's definitely something to look into. Where I can correlate the decline in my grades, where my home life was deteriorating. Where it literally, if you look at a chart, it's there. Yeah, it's the right moment, the right time. That's when shit happened. And I feel like it's just it's hard. I mean, it's fucking hard. Like Ramon said, some people at 40 don't even know what they're doing. I mean, it's not easy. It's not fucking easy, especially when you have fucking talking about a shit system. When you have the fucking economy, the inflation, el dollar ya no rinde. Where like you add that to the mix, and these kids probably feel like, when am I ever gonna have this? When would I ever have that? What's the point? If I want to buy a house, I have to make fucking $200,000 a year. What the fuck? $200,000 a year?
Yep.
What? Who the fuck makes $200,000 a year? Where?
Yeah, they were promised a dream that it's not obtainable.
It's not. Where?
We talked about it before.
It's hard. Where it's you add that element to them. Where why wouldn't they be unmotivated? To do what?
No, it's the same thing. The promise was también, you go to college, you're gonna get a firme jale. Te van a pagar bien, you're going to live out, como dices, you can buy a house, you're going to fucking have the luxuries you want. No way, like you're like back to the doctor's way. You come out with debt and you fucking, all of a sudden you're fucking, no te gusta because the system fucking sucks, or te pusieron un pinche pueblito, that's not what you wanted, type of shit, and you're like, nah, sabes que I'm going to go code.
Chales with this saying.
So why are you chasing that dollar? Because you need to, wait, because you gotta fucking, you want a house because they promised you a house.
And it affects everything, way. Because if you look at like the Wright brothers that are fucking credited for aviation, way, these dudes, they own the bicycle shop, way. In those days, you can own a bicycle shop and have a fucking house, but the point is the importance of tinkering, way. Fixing shit and working on shit on your off time, where a lot of people don't have that anymore. So that's what's also contributing, I think, to the lack of, fucking people actually getting something going, because these guys were tinkering with bikes and figuring shit out because they had a bike shop that they can pay their fucking bills, buy a fucking house, not have to worry about, I got out of work. Fuck, let me check my stocks. Let me check my fucking Bitcoin, because now I have to be a fucking part-time trader. I have to be a part-time eBay seller. I have to sell an offer up. I have to do all these extra things.
The DoorDash.
And I still have to be there for my partner.
And I have to do all that after my fucking 9 to 5, sometimes 9 to fucking 7, 8, in most cases. And, we don't have that option like they had, when they can have a bike shop, como te digo, where they were able to pay all their fucking bills. They had so much free time that you can tinker and figure shit out and do things that are distracting. We know the importance of doing something that distracts you. Just imagine if you're trying to build something that 4 or 5 hours pass and you're in the zone, where you're not worried about fucking social media. You're not worried about your fucking what's happening in the world, where
or the chain text.
You're tinkering, where you're fucking you're focused on doing something. And even if it doesn't translate into something like changing the world, like credited with aviation, but as long as you're spending your free time actually focused on something that keeps you motivated, that's gonna keep you away from being depressed, being anxious, because you have something that you're doing, right? We don't have that anymore. There's no more tinkers.
Well, you don't even have to go that far away. Even the 50s and 60s way, where take one income in the household. You had one decent jale in the income in the household, and you had a house, you had 2 cars.
Wait. No. I know.
Comías.
No. I knew.
And it was in aquellos tiempos it was the dad way, por decir. But that's all you needed, way. The dad had the one good. Remember even Married with Children was...
You fucker, you
oh,
got
that
me.
where you're going?
Yeah, I remember a fucking shoe salesman.
I mean, it was believable, way.
In the 90s.
And that was a nice house, too.
And he had a shitty... He had a... I mean, they made fun that he had a shitty car. He had a fucking... a shitty job.
He was
but
in debt up the fucking gazoo.
But he still had a house.
Yeah.
He still had a car.
On a shoe salesman fucking
They
mortgage.
still had fucking
salary.
ropa, todavía comían, you know? And that was a shitty job.
Y la
And it
Peggy
was
Bundy se
believable.
gastaba el dinero.
You had money to go on one family vacation a year.
Dude,
Yeah.
Meet the man that met Andy Rooney.
this was the dream or the promise pues que les dices, and that doesn't exist, way. So why wouldn't you be angry, way? Why wouldn't you fucking be depressed at home fucking playing your Nintendo, como dice Ramon?
Fucking in the summers, bro. Fucking I was trying to get todos los pinches patitos, güey.
So
que
I-
se riera el pinche perrito, güey.
That's what yeah, está cabrón, güey.
Yeah, no, fucking right now, Westside Dave is saying that like when his kids were in school, part of the program is that they had to do they had to do certain hours of community service in certain places to like open them and get them interested in certain, you know, I guess what did he say? I can't read it right now, but
shit.
in certain like aspects of what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it kept them busy, it kept them occupied.
Yeah.
In that sense. So maybe, yeah, fucking internships también, like fucking during the summer. I think that would have been fucking perfect. I mean, like, all right, you know what quieres limpiar aquí? Fucking do an internship or go fucking que haga más de eso. You know, but también because of the laws or anything, you're not going to have a fucking 16-year-old fucking picking up a diesel engine and fucking metiéndole mano, you know? Fucking.
I mean, my girlfriend got a ring notification in her fucking house yesterday, and it was this little girl. It was weird. She fucking went up and fucking looked around, and then she bent over and she put something in the door, and it was just a weird fucking interaction where she was like, wait, what is this? She was all creeped out. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, who is this kid? And we're zooming in trying to figure out what car she came out of. It's just so fucking weird, bro. And then I'm like, so you're stressed out about it or what? Like, she's like, yeah, I just don't know. I'm like, well, fucking, let's go check it out.
I know what I was going to say, way. Yeah.
You know what it was?
What?
It was the fucking dad send their door to door to put handyman flyers in the fucking houses.
Oh, okay.
So you got a little 10-year-old fucking walking around
They're
fucking.
fucking fast, dude.
But
You
see,
know?
I would argue that that's benefit. Some people would say, why do you have that 10, 12-year-old fucking going around houses? Which it could be dangerous for sure, way.
Yeah.
But I feel like something like that, this kid is gonna know the importance of like hard work. Her dad fucking taught her. She was working with her dad. Like, I think she's gonna have these lessons in her adult life where it's like she's gonna see things a little different because
In the long term, it's going to be good. Yeah.
because she was exposed to like helping the family business way. Like that, I bet you kid that dad probably takes them to fucking figure out some washer or some plumbing issue.
Dale, fucking dame una pinche, dame un desarmador. ¿De cruz o plano, pa? De cruz, mija. Toma.
Yeah, way. So I mean, I feel like those things that are criticized, like why are you taking your son or daughter to work? I feel like they're important, man.
I mean, that right there, I mean, as long as the dad is like in the car and the kid jumps out, you know, he pulls over and the kid goes out and puts flyers and then he meets up with her and then moves up ahead or whatever. I think the danger is there, but it's minimal because at least the dad's watching her, right?
I felt like he was around. I mean, I didn't see
Yeah.
anybody around.
They zoomed in, bro.
They were
I
like
didn't see any
fucking
car, bro. I didn't see-
Armchair detectives and shit.
I feel like he dropped 3 kids off each block and told them, I'll meet you at the Lamo Mall.
Ahí los espero en la taquería Zamora, around the
Y
corner.
tienen que dejar los 200 flyers, si no, no van a comer.
Ahí los espero en el McDonald's.
Yeah.
Vamos a agarrar McDonald's. No, ahí los espero. No vamos a agarrar. No, ¿qué creen? ¿Que estoy hecho de dinero o qué?
Nah, it was just weird, man. It was
fuck
just
it.
a flyer for a handyman, man.
Tanto pedo, güey.
She was making all kind of shit up where fucking like very chill, man.
Fucking acá, fucking Estes and his girl fucking zooming in. All right, can we tap into the neighbor's camera? Let me see what car they came from.
Exactly where.
They're doing like the fucking New York Police Department.
I know, seriously. Is she Asian? She's Latino? I can't tell.
What's going on here? Fucking, ¿trae máscara? No,
I think
like,
she looks Asian, but no, wait. She looks fucking Latino. I don't know.
no, puede ser de Yucatán.
How
esta.
old is she? She looks fucking... Ya casi nos poníamos with the 3 feet fucking on the side so we can see
Oh,
the...
yeah, like, oh, fuck your plant. You know
she
your
was
plant?
3.5. Look, the line's right there.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
3.5 feet.
Oh, but we gotta remember that's the shadow casting, so it might be a little. Oh fuck, we gotta fucking take that into accordance. All right, let's adjust the math.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, pero fuck, raza, ya nos pasamos.
If you say so.
That was a good fucking I enjoyed this one.
Ramon's like, hopefully more CEOs get killed so we can have a nice discussion,
Okay, more fucking more Charles Bronsons out there.
Fuck.
Ay, güey.
Fucking death wishes, eh?
No mames.
No se crean. It's all jokes, eh? We're not like that, eh? It's a conversation that came up and we're just sharing our opinions. Es todo. All right, raza. So, ya llegamos al final del episodio. And it's almost the end of the month.
Shit, it was in the month. Just started with.
It's almost, by the time this goes in, ya va a ser que the 10th? Almost, güey. Ya nos quedan que fucking 21 days.
The third way, yeah.
Yeah, fucking, I just realized that, what was it, on the 7th was Pearl Harbor Day? I didn't think there was much brouhaha about it. I think everybody, like World War II, I think all those veterans are fucking almost dead now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if you think about it, yeah, kind of like a handful.
This got dark quick.
It got dark quick, bro. Like, I was just like, fuck, dude. Like, I didn't hear that much fucking, oh, yeah, this is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Usually every year I would hear it. Now it's like, what the fuck, yeah? Just getting to that point.
The kids probably think that Pearl Harbor is the new ride at Disneyland, way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is that a splash ride?
Is that where they keep the Black Pearl at? Fuck, I don't know.
Shit, güey.
But bueno, raza, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. I know the holidays are here. Appreciate you guys listening to us. And I know we have a listener that takes a 2-hour plus ride. So hopefully you enjoy this one. It's a 2+ hours, all right? And holidays, I know it's going to get hectic. I know there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. A lot of you guys are going through some, pretty hard times. And just hope that our little dog and pony show can fucking bring a laughter or distract you for a bit. And, just go from there.
Just go from there.
Yeah,
that
just
was
go
zero
from there.
advice.
Just go from there, man. It's just, I don't know what else. I'm not a trained
Get off the Nintendo.
Ándale. Fucking build some grit and some calluses in your hand. Fuck. Unos pinches callos no le hacen mal a nadie.
Don't put on lotion for 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Send your kids to the Marines.
Fuck.
That's what he said.
Or the Army, or the Air Force, or the Navy. Whatever. Fucking send them to boot camp.
We got drugs for PTSD.
Yeah. Shit. So, thank you, Chingo. Thank you for our Patreon supporter, Westside Dave, for jumping in. And fucking, I was able to zoom in and read some of his comments.
His wall of text.
Yeah, there you go. He put something else right now. So, since I'm giving I can't get distracted. So, fucking, we love you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Don't forget to share the podcast. If you got your rap Spotify and we're in the top 5, fucking send them in. Fernie will pop them up. And, just show the support there. And that way we could, be like, yeah, we matter. All right? And, fucking a ratos with that, eh? Shout out to Dave's Uncle Art. He was in the USS Helena and Pearl Harbor.
Oh, shit, güey.
All right. Vámonos que aquí espantan. Ciao.